so happy, my hair so nappy, had an afro.
Yo, what is going on, guys? The time has come. We are here. It's Arsenal versus Sporting in the second leg. Who's going to stand? Who's going to fall? A lot has been going on. We're going to talk to you about it today. Big up to Gary, aka the coach. Gary, how are you, bro? How's everything?
Well, as best as it can be at the moment, my friend. We're just plodding along, worrying about things that we can't control. So, looking forward to tonight to take my mind off of other stuff, and hopefully we can get the job done.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I have not forgot about you and your comments. I've just put them up on the screen. Sorry about that, guys. Coverage is on TNT Sports 1. Let me know if my volume's a bit loud. I've got Martin Keown now on the screen. Kickoff, guys, is 5 minutes away. Let's talk about the team sheet. Team sheet at the moment is Raya in goal. No problem with that. And here's the big thing, which I talked to Gary and Tony about, spoke to Nabil and everybody in the forum about it over the week. The biggest problem, big up to Emerson as well, big up to Cam, big up to Michael, big up to 18, big up to all of you guys. The biggest problem that we've had that affects defense and offense is the wingbacks. Before Christmas, there was a lot of statistics that got put out on Opta. Said that Arsenal have the most progressive and defensive astute wingbacks in Europe. They were talking about Hencape. They were talking about Timber. They weren't really talking about Calafiori in that discussion because Hencape was just lights out. And what we've seen over the last 4 or 5 weeks, guys, is a lot of Ben White and a lot of Miles Lewis-Skelly. And what that's meant is that you've not had that pillow of support on both sides of the ball. And that is hugely affect the way we play. Massively affect the way we play. And the good news is Mosquera, I said last week, I said if Timber can't go, I would go with Mosquera because I just, at this point in time, cannot trust Ben White.
No, agreed.
And the managers pulled the trigger. The managers, a lot of people have been slating the manager over the week, which I think is so distasteful. And yes, there are some things that he is to blame for, but overall, the players are not delivering, and that's where my stance is. No matter this system has been good enough to get us where we are with the players that have been adept. The only thing that's changed, guys, is the players. The system ain't changed. The manager hasn't changed. The expectations hasn't changed. The only deciding factor that's changed is the players. And quite frankly, the numerous amount of players, Trossard has not scored a goal this year. Jesus has had 4 or 5 appearances where he just hasn't been at the races. There's been no Saka. Odegaard was out for 4 months. He just came back last week, and now he's injured again. Eza hasn't been available. Havertz has come in. I know personally from the medical team that Havertz is only 70% fit, and he's playing like it. There's just not the energy. There's just not the impactfulness that you see from his play because he's playing hurt. Ben White's another one who's played hurt, and so and because of all of this, Zumba Mendy's not been rested because Declan Rice has been hanging on a thread. I agree that he should play Norgard more, but then people said he stunk it up in the Southampton game. So if you're the manager, it's like, where are you going to go? You've already tried and tested many different things. You're stuck on the right because Saka's not there. So Madueke is your only option. And then Dalman and release. You got rid of Wanyeri, although that was Ranieri's fault. Ethan Wanyeri was the one that decided he needed to go out on loan. So, don't come at the coaching staff like they were at fault. It was the player, and they're allowed to do that. But boy, do we need Ethan Wanyeri here? Do we need him here? The striker position I ain't got a problem with. And on the left-hand side, Trossard, as I said, not scored a goal this year. Martelli, the problem is when you switch them out from Martelli to Trossard, no one ever gives you a performance. Although Trossard, although he hasn't scored, Martinelli's the one that's got double-digit goals this season, and a lot of them have come in the Champions League. He's got 6 goals in 5 appearances in the Champions League. He's got 4 goals in 4 appearances in the FA Cup. That's Martinelli. But in the Premier League, Gary, wait for it, he's got 1 goal in 10 appearances. So
Who's that, Martinelli?
Yeah. So that's where you are with Martinelli. But I would rather Martinelli than Trossard. And I'll tell you why. Number one, because the Champions League game is different in terms of the way they play. So he's got much more space, hence why he's got 5 in 6. Number 2 is he's younger. So Trossard's 30 years old, Martinelli's 22. So you've got much more upside in terms of developing him and what to do. You know, your future's kind of with Martinelli and whoever you bring in rather than Trossard. Trossard will probably walk out the door this summer. So that's the reason why I'm like, you know, just play the guy now. The third option is put Jesus on the left, which is where he's got 94 goals in 200 appearances with Man City. He doesn't play there for Arsenal. I think he used to at a time, but for the last 2 seasons, it's just been number 9. He's not very good there.
But when he plays the 9, he doesn't stay as the 9, does he? We see him all over the place, not as the focal point. That's the biggest problem.
Yeah, which is why I would just play him at the on the left as an option. You don't have to go with Martinelli. You don't have to go with Trossard. There is another option. But as I said, I mean, that's it really from me in terms of where we are at the moment. Gary, what about you? What's your thoughts? Where are you at the moment?
I personally think that I've got no problem with Mosquera coming in. Ben White has really, really struggled. So I've got no problem with that. Where I've got the problem is it's the way that we play doesn't seem to change. So Man United done it to us, City done it to us, and Bournemouth done it to us, and we've lost all 3 of them games where they haven't really pressed us. They've allowed Raya to have it, and then it goes to the centre back to Raya, to the centre back to Raya. You know, I watched Liverpool last night, and one thing I noticed, they get the ball and they play it into space behind, and they get people chasing it, and then all of a sudden they've got 3 or 4 in the box. They're putting crosses in, and they're creating chances. Arsenal as a team have kind of stopped doing that. You know, we want to play conservative football. We don't want to give the ball away. And I just think it's kind of hampering us, and we give away.
So I just want to say that is not on the manager, Gary. Martin Keown, I don't know how long you've been watching the coverage on TNT. About 10 minutes ago, but yes, the game started, by the way, guys. Martin Keown done a section on it where he was talking about, again, the system hasn't changed, but it's the players. And then he showed situations where 2 players, one was Havertz and the other was Martinelli. And he was saying, we're not getting, and I talked about this in the last game, we're not getting the ball into the pivot situations for transition. We're just not getting the ball there. Part of the reason is because Martinelli took up a middle central role, which then takes his marker into the middle, which doesn't give us the space to transition. And here comes Eza, by the way. He's gone for Gyökeres, and Gyökeres goes to tip it into the middle, really thinking to himself that Eza was going to make the run there, but Eza has come down to his knees for some reason.
He got body checked on the edge of the area, didn't he?
Yeah. So yeah, it's I keep. Oh, that's why it's going down. Hold on. Just
Eze got body checked there.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
he probably would have been on the end of that.
So
Real Madrid won up against Bayern already.
So a lot of what Martin Keown was talking about, guys, was the fact that the players are not able to find space in the middle, and a lot of it is because of them.
If you're not finding space in the middle, play in the space behind. You know, against Bournemouth, we knocked the ball long. Gyökeres went through and scored. All right, he was offside, but that was one pass.
And I think with that, there are tendencies to go with that in terms of what we've seen normally. Here comes Arsenal again. It's Martinelli on the left. He crosses the ball in.
Evening, Emerson.
Eza wins it back, flicks it into the middle, but nobody's there. Yeah. So as Gary was talking about, we have a problem when we hit the ball long. That is that one back. That's brilliant by Martinelli. Oh, Martinelli has started this game like a bat out of hell. If we needed to see any intent from the players, Gabriel Martinelli has shown that. He's won 2 duels, recoveries going back for lost balls, and Arsenal still in possession. And so, so what Gary was talking about is if it's not in the middle and go long. The problem we have is when we go long, we have to go diagonally, because when we go centrally, Gyökeres can't hold up the ball because he's got too much pressure on him. And I innately think Havertz is a better player at holding the ball up than Gyökeres. But when Gyökeres gets played left or right into the diagonal places on the corner flags, he's a lot more adept at doing that. So we need to find him in those positions. Hold on, guys. Be back in a second. Sorry, Tony, how are you, by the way?
I'm very well, thanks. I'm very well. So Arda Güler has scored for Real Madrid in the first minute.
From his own half, I think. I think I heard my son say. Oh no, he didn't say that. He just told me. Sorry for the bad info.
So one of the things that watching the PSG against Liverpool game last night, it was so apparent that one-touch football is lacking at Arsenal. It's like everybody has to have 2 touches, 2, 3 touches, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches. I mean, we can have a lot of passes, but nobody's just saying, you know what, pass, pass, pass.
Yeah, that's what I just said, Tony. Liverpool just get it, one touch, get it forward.
Yeah. And
then, then they're winning the knockdown or the second ball, flooding the box. That Salah's crossing the ball. There's 3 or 4 players in the box. We have Gyökeres in the box.
That's what you kind of are hoping that, by this stage of the season, those one-touch passing moves should be in place. You should have worked on patterns of play where you don't need to take 2 touches. Here
comes Mascara.
Pass the ball into my feet, and I know where you're going to be, so I can return the ball straight away. And Arsenal just don't have that.
So look at that. So straight away, Mascara gets the ball and overlaps with Madueke, which we didn't really see. Ben White do. That's a great ball to Eza from Declan Rice. He's got 2 men on him. What's he going to do? It's 5 minutes and 40 seconds gone, guys. And it goes into the middle to Madueke. You got to play it. Oh, it's blocked. Henkape's shot is blocked. Here comes Rice. That's good play. Good play at the moment over there on the right. And Mascara is a lot to do with that. Declan White, Rice having these moments at the moment. And Henkape, that's a free kick, referee. Here comes Martinelli. It goes up for a corner. That's good play by Arsenal.
From that Henkape shot, Madueke should have given him the ball a second earlier. He didn't need to hold on to the ball that long.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Big up to Andrew. Nice to see you, bro. I hope everything is all right. Garfield says, good luck. Big up to you, my brother. Big up to you, Garfield. Already, I've seen Mascara really put a stamp on the game. That's not a good corner from Declan Rice. That one's a little bit off. It goes out for a goal kick. So first signs are good. Question, Cam says, Apollo, what's the tactics tonight? I believe the tactics would be to deliver a knockout punch.
I don't think that was a bad call. I think it was just the wrong person jumping for it. It was Zubimendi jumping for it. You needed one of the centre-backs jumping for that.
And you can see here at the moment, Arsenal in heavy press, and they have won the ball back, although it goes out for a throw-in. You can see the intent in the first 7 minutes. Arsenal really on the front foot. And then the pressing, which is right now is constantly on at the moment, to just get them to turn the ball on. They're not settling well at the moment. Sporting. And Sporting are a very direct team. They like to get the ball up the field very quickly. And Arsenal's just not giving them the passing lanes and not giving them time. It's a good start by Arsenal at the moment. You can see Eza pushing up here. And just everybody is just on it. And Sporting don't really have much time on the ball. Gyökeres now. A lot of interchange in play.
Where are you minute-wise?
8 minutes and 15 seconds.
Okay, 3 seconds behind you.
Real game, a real opportunity here for the team to just prove that they're in it for the fight. And it's going to be these two games. The Sporting game today, the Man City game. This is when they just want to throw in. That's awesome. Emerson goes 1-1. He must be talking about but yes, it is. It's what is it? It's who scored?
Bayern against Real Madrid.
Yeah. Who scored?
Probably Harry Kane.
Oh, Pavlic. Alexandra. 6 minutes gone. It's going to be a good game there. Plenty of goals. It's Bayer 3-2 on aggregate. That's a lovely touch by there, but Mosquera's not buying it. He's following him. And now Saliba goes there in support, and the ball goes out.
I mean, what I must say, is every single footballer who plays professional football is a fan of football. They must watch football and go, that is how we should be playing. I mean, look
That's
at the way.
Don't let him shoot. Don't let him shoot.
Paris Saint-Germain played yesterday.
Do you know what? You know the funny thing about that, Toad? The only two players that don't move for Paris Saint-Germain are the two centre-backs. Everyone else goes anywhere else on the pitch.
Yeah, and I was going to say that, Gaz.
I said to my son, can you imagine Arsenal playing like that?
Yeah, this whole rigidity of, I can only play down one side of the pitch. It's bullshit. It's rubbish. Why would you restrict yourself like that? Give people different looks. Allow people to move so that they can interact.
I think we match up with PSG and Bayern Munich very well, actually.
I don't think we do, mate, because look at what they did to us last year.
What do you guys think?
Who, Tony?
Look at PSG. I don't think we match up well against them.
Tony. Yeah, that's because we had no striker and no Thomas Partey. So that's not really who we are, Tony.
Well, we are. Really we don't have Thomas Partey, so that's who we are. There's no
but we have a striker now, Tony. Here comes Arsenal breaking. Madueke inside of his box. That's it. Running down the channel, mate. You're quicker than him. And because of lack of support, he slows it down. But you still got the space there. He goes centrally. Oh, that's a tough one. But we maintain possession. Here comes Declan Rice.
What do you think Arsene Wenger would have done with this team, with this squad? I saw that question asked.
Yeah, I can't answer that because I don't think by the time Arsene Wenger came to his end of tenure, and not just by the time of the end of tenure, but at least 5 years into his end of tenure, he had no conversation of spine or anything like that. The first thing Arteta did when he took over this team was built a spine. That's the one thing that Wenger went away from. So I don't have, in terms of where he is now, style of play, he allowed these players so much freedom, too much freedom, in fact, for them to go out and express themselves.
The difference is, Apollo, those players were football brains. And it's almost like Mikel Arteta has stopped allowing players the freedom to use football brains.
That's a goal kick. That's a goal kick.
Yeah, goal kick. Nothing more. He got a kick, but it was nothing.
I don't know what he was looking for, Tony.
He didn't step on him. He mildly brushed the side of his foot, and yeah, he's gone over like a sack of potato.
Cam says, "What's the deal with Saka's leg?" I can say to you that it's been there for a while. It's not good, essentially, and the decision's really going to come down to him whether he wants to play hurt or whether he wants to just not play. And if it's the latter, then you probably might not see him for the rest of the season. It's that kind of injury, but he can play with pain. The problem is that's just going to make it worse. So my honest opinion is the medical staff has given the coaching staff and the player the assessment, and it's up to them what they want to do with it now. That's the best way to really answer it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a World Cup year. Ultimately, he wants to go to the World Cup. You know, so long as he's fit, he's on the plane, but he has to be fit. So as far as I'm concerned, he's shut down from now. Shut him down.
Yeah.
Yeah? You can't take the risk. Yeah? Arsenal isn't the be-all and end-all in a player's career. Yes, it would be great to have him, but don't take no risk. Not in a World Cup season when he's a key part of England's setup, and ultimately he would want to be part of the World Cup. He hasn't been to a World Cup yet, has he?
No.
So, you know, this is what all boys think about when they're dreaming about a career in football. So why would you take that away? See, look, why did you go back to Gabriel? You had Zubimendi right in front of you. I don't understand why there's no confidence to play balls to players' feet in small confined spaces. It's almost like saying, you know what, we can't take the risk. When you're in the middle of the pitch, you know, that's where you got to have confidence.
Yeah, and I think that's part of the reason why they're struggling, because they don't have confidence.
Why would you not? You play with these players week in and week out.
I can't answer
They're
why.
world-class players.
I can't answer why Zubimendi or Havertz or anyone in the middle gets the ball and doesn't turn and run. I can't answer that. But what I can say is the players are hugely frustrated by it who are not getting the service. We saw the reaction from Gyökeres when he was laying into Zubimendi in the last game. And then when
Eze could have played in Gabriel, missed the opportunity. Gabriel made an effort to go into a space, feed the ball through the two players, and you got a man ahead.
Yeah, they got to be better, Tony.
It's too obvious. These are glaring misses for opportunities to move the ball forward. And as everybody was saying last week, that's unlucky.
Yeah.
You know, you're taking risks at the back with Raya, but you don't want to take a risk up front where you could score a goal. It makes no sense. Totally nonsense. If there's one place you could take a risk, up the field where you might get a goal.
Andrew, we can all agree with that. And as I said, Martin Keown pointed it out with the video footage he showed at the beginning of this game. Why isn't the players transitioning? Raya. Why isn't the players looking for those balls that are there? It's doing two things. It's killing your transition, and then you're stifling your forwards to a point where they're not even getting touches on the ball. That's a great ball played through. Here comes Sporting. And it's off target. It goes out for a throw-in. It's a good ball through. It's offside, though. It's offside. And so that's the problem. And really, the players have to fix that. Because, you know, once they've got the instructions, it's up to them to get on the pitch and do what they need to do.
I mean, I don't understand
it's just been been too negative.
Everybody who plays football is a fan of football. Yeah? I growing up watched Brazil. And, you know, you could have put 500 players who have played for Brazil who showed absolutely amazing skill. Yeah? Then you go and you see France 98. And then you see Spain, tiki-taka. And you see the Holland team back in the day. And now you've got Germany, efficiency. It's not bloody rocket science, this game. You know, we play it on a Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning. And we all understand the concept of the game. Score goals. You have to get the ball to your striker or advanced wingers if you're going to score goals.
Jesus Christ. Martinelli's doing the same thing as last time and it's getting us into trouble. Exactly the same thing I just talked about, and Martinelli's doing the same thing. So, guys, why are we having problems transitioning?
Oh, Saliba,
why aren't we finding the spaces in the middle? Look where Martinelli is. He's right inside the D.
What was Saliba doing?
No, that was Martinelli's fault.
No, Saliba's pass was rubbish. What are you talking about?
That was Martinelli's fault.
No, look at the ball from Saliba.
Yeah, I did. But this is what I talked about before. Martinelli needs to be in his position on the left-hand side. If he's standing in the middle, then that means his market is in the middle, which means there's the space that our transition and pivot play is being interrupted. Here's Gyökeres. Gyökeres shoots over the bar.
Absolute nonsense. It's not a difficult game. It really isn't.
Arteta needs to talk to Martinelli about where his space is. Because that's really disrupting our play. This is what we were just
talking about, Apollo. If Martinelli stays left consistently and never moves anywhere else, you're going to have the most boring football. Because guess what? He ain't going to get the ball. We all know the ball tends to go centre to right. Near 80% of our football is
win it.
Right.
Oh, man. Ooh. $19 minutes and 30 seconds gone, guys. It's still 0-0. Arsenal ahead 1-0 on aggregate.
There's just some fundamentals in football that Arsenal right now just are struggling with.
Here comes Martinelli on the left.
Good, well done.
Let's go, Eze.
Oh, Eze.
Cross comes in. How did they win it? And Henkape wins it back. Straight away, with Henkape and Mascara, we've looked a little bit better in terms of our balance. The problem is still in the middle of the park. That's a good ball from Zubimendi. He's fouled. Come on, referee. That's a free kick there. And then I think, no, he's not going to get a booking. That's just a foul. Madueke was off there. About to run into the box. He's earned us 3 penalties so far this season with his dribbling. This looks about 35 yards out. Declan Rice.
It's going to be a cross. It's going to be a cross. It's not going to be a shot.
Andrew, Apollo, how much is instructions and how much is your own initiative? I would probably think that it's between 60-70 in terms of instructions and then 30-40 in terms of your own initiatives. And everyone has the ability to do that.
I think it's more akin to 80% instruction, 20%.
Here we go. Eze's blocked his shot. And here comes, look at Martinelli get back to defend. That's fantastic defending, Martinelli. Well done. That's 3 recoveries Martinelli has so far.
What a terrible free kick.
And the ball's put upon it outside to Mascara, but oh, we saved it. Oh, the referee's giving it a foul. That is not on. That is not on. 4 of our shots have been blocked at the moment. Look at Martinelli get back. That's fantastic defending by Martinelli. See, that is what gets you a start. Yeah, over you and Trossard. That's
what the hell? Let's not forget that free kick was an abomination of a free kick. I've probably never seen a worse free kick than that. Let's not miss out an absolute travesty of what was played just there.
I think when you're good at set pieces, you've got to deliver the ball into the box, or you've got to tap it and let someone have a shot.
What the hell?
Eze's given the ball away again. That's a yellow card now, isn't it, ref? That's a booking, ref. That's a booking.
Rice was taking that.
Yeah, it's a booking. Come on. Come on, ref.
And Zubimendi taken out.
Yeah, it's got no yellow card. We're not doing yellow cards today, ref. No, it doesn't look like we're playing with yellow cards today. So
Declan
Rice
Rice
is,
isn't
like
walking freely.
yeah,
struggling, man.
he got caught on his ankle, didn't he?
That was a yellow card. That one. It was that one.
Jesus Christ, the referee's not even booked him for that. He's hit
That
him on
was
his
terrible.
ankle. Rice is hobbling. Jeez.
And clearly, to me, Rice he's got something going on. Because anytime he gets a knock, it impacts him for like 10 minutes.
So far, a couple of good things in this game. We've been seeing good defensive work by Martinelli, and Mosquera's really been settling in. And not just that, but Henkape has been that inverted option. Here comes Madueke. And the referee's giving a free kick right outside the box. So, Madueke, this is what you're good at, bro. Your strengths are dribbling at the defense. That's your strengths. Do what you're good at. It's earned us 3 free kicks now. And this one right outside the box. Do what you're good at, mate. Much better from Madueke. Declan, you got to deliver on here on this one, mate.
Yeah, no foolishness. Because that last free kick, if I was Arteta, I'd be absolutely fuming. Because one of the things you got to say is set pieces are an opportunity. Yeah? You have a specific person whose job it is to set piece. Yeah? It's like special teams in American football. You know what you got to do. You've only got one task. Sort out the
It's a cross by Madueke. Goalkeeper comes up for it. That's strange why we let Madueke do that one.
Because it's left foot, innit?
Yeah, and he takes all the corners from the left side, from the right side.
You just want a
but Gary, you want it hit with the right foot, so you swing it away from the goalkeeper. Arsenal in full press here.
That one
and
was
they've
just
been like this to the beginning of the game, guys. That's the mindset and the game plan for Arsenal. They're going to attack this team, and they're going to try and get one goal up to try and help to kill off this tie. It's 4 shots for Arsenal, 1 shot for Sporting. 25 minutes and 30 seconds gone in this one. Arsenal just all over the defense, all over the goalie, just refusing to let Sporting play the ball out.
We haven't really tested the goalkeeper, though.
Yeah, just thinking
as much as you say we've had all this domination, we're pressing hard. Yeah, have we created one chance yet?
Of course we have. Yoker has blasted it over the bar. And then we had another shot as well, which he missed. So had a couple of chances already. Look at Mosquera. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Mosquera is doing everything that Ben White has not been able to do over the last
right
3
out
weeks.
of my mouth, Apollo. I was just going to say,
just absolutely brilliant, mate.
Well, that's what happens when you're playing a player that's fully fit.
Yeah.
Rather than someone who's struggling for fitness, struggling. We see him. He gets forward, then he can't get back.
Yeah,
he's lost that yard of pace. He wasn't the fastest, but at least he had the determination and that, and he's kind of lost that since he's come back from injury.
And that's cleared.
I can hear someone's TV.
It's Apollo.
Yeah, my television's turned down relatively low at the moment. And that's a throw into Sporting, and they've just worked it back. Andrew's saying, would he have more of the pitch to run into and commit defenders? Possibly, but at the moment, I like where we are at the moment. Zubimendi picked up the ball in the midfield. Gabriel's run forward. He gets the ball into Madueke. Madueke puts the ball off, but Eze wins it back. It's a decent ball by Eze. Goes to the right to Mosquera. Mosquera's got no help, though. Goes back to
I don't.
Eza.
Subamendi had a chance to play a 5-yard pass to Martinelli when he received that ball in the middle of the pitch.
Nkape. That's Nkape on the left. So you've got help now. You've got Martinelli, Nkape, and Declan Rice on that left-hand side. Work the ball. Work it through that side.
Make a run for him. Make a run for him, somebody.
It's so static, isn't it? There's no movement, no little runs in behind. Everything is just in front of Sporting.
There's some runs there. I'm looking at Zubamendi in a prime position, but he doesn't get the ball.
See, I don't understand, Apollo. There's obvious passes where it's a 5-yard, 10-yard at max pass, and you don't make it.
Yeah, and there's the pass there. That's what they were waiting for. Chance! Oh! That was exactly what we've been talking about. The ball is not getting delivered into the final third. And the first time Eza makes a chance, and it does, we've got them in all sorts of trouble. Here's Martinelli on the left-hand side again.
That's a good block by the defender because Yoka has just got there ahead of him. Yoka has just got there ahead of him and he's about to flick that in the net. It's a great block.
There's the run. And in fairness, Zubamendi's made 2 or 3 of those runs and not been given the ball. I mean, they're making the runs, but no one's delivering. There's no one there to deliver the pass.
Well, that's the best of Eze. That was a brilliant pass from Eze. We just need more of it.
Yeah, and that's the difference with Eza. You've got a chance. Eza will see those things and deliver, and that's not what we've been doing, especially with Havertz of late.
Yeah,
that's another weird corner.
Havertz ain't a 10. Love him. I love him as a player, but he ain't a 10.
Declan's been hitting them high and deep. I don't. It seems to be a game plan, to be honest. I'm not sure why, because he wouldn't. That's 2 in a row he's hit like that.
But why have we got Zubamendi at the back post? Why is one of the smallest players in the team at the back post trying to get his head on it?
Here comes Sporting. "30 minutes gone. Here comes Sporting." And they blast it over the bar. So 30 minutes gone. 4 shots from Arsenal. None of them have been on target. And that's really been the missing key, to be honest with you.
Was that player offside?
Oh, my God. They're playing a dangerous ball over the middle to Saliba, but we're off. Here comes Eza to the right. He slips Madueke through. Madueke picks it up anyway. Shoot! Here we go. Martinelli goes
touch, Mac.
Martinelli can play a little bit. Oh, that's a bad ball by Nkape, and we lose it. You know, I like what Martinelli's doing. He's coming in a little bit more central, knowing that he's got that support from Nkape. And that's one back by Gabriel.
Then he loses it.
I don't know why Gabriel was trying to turn back. He's just had to keep going towards the line.
Yeah.
He goes towards the line. He's running away from the player.
There comes Sporting with the long ball over, and it's actually a really good ball, but it's well defended by guess who? Oh, Mosquera's having a blinding game today, mate. It's 2-1. There's another goal in. Who scored? Real Madrid. What a hit as well, curling away from Neuer. It's Gola. Madrid ahead again.
Goals, one from 25 yards, one from 30 yards.
Arda Güler.
Yeah, here we go. And look at Eza there, ready to support Saliba. Why is he giving? Is he giving that against Saliba? Oh yeah, because he grabbed his shirt.
Saliba does have a habit of a shirt tuck.
Saliba should have won that ball before the geezer even got there anyway.
Yeah. Cam says, Bayer have been a better team here. It was the same last week. Loads of chances, but just missing a bit of something special in the final third. Sounds like Arsenal.
It's like better team nonsense. All that counts is what's on the scoreboard at the end of the game.
Here comes Arsenal. Oh.
I mean, Bayern, every time I've watched them this year, have been fantastic.
Back in the
apart
second,
from
guys.
obviously when they played us.
Go away. So 34
Look
minutes.
look forward. What the
Lack
hell?
of chances in this game is astonishing.
Did you see what's gone on there? Mosquera's got the ball. He's constantly looking backwards instead of looking forward, and the ball ends up at Raya's feet for no reason. I mean, surely.
I mean, but when it goes out to
look at some of our highlights and think, can I not just get a whole lot of clips and just go, here's where you missed an option for a forward pass. Here's where you missed an option for a forward pass. I mean, what the hell are you doing as a trainer?
Yeah, but then when it eventually goes out to the left, Martinelli starts making a run through the middle. Rice doesn't deliver the ball over the top, but Martinelli held his run on the halfway line anyway. You could play that ball over the top, and then Martinelli's at full speed running after it.
I mean, am I being stupid, or is that not what they're supposed to do with the training breakdown? Literally look at what they did well. Oh, great touch, Eze. And go, all right, this is what went well. This is what didn't go so well.
Well played in Cape there. Come on, someone make the keeper make a save, man. Preferably
Great cross by Martinelli.
Oh, Mosquera just had it taken off his head. Oh.
You had time there, Raya. Good pass, though.
He just kicked the life out of Gabriel.
See, that's the kind of ball that I like. The half turn, Eze gets the ball, he's driving forward.
Yeah, and 18 says such a tight game. The players have played much better tonight. Yeah, I agree. Cam says at least Eze has a moment of brilliance in him. The only one who can make things happen out of nowhere. Again, agreed.
Yeah.
If he's allowed to play his natural game.
Oh, great play, Eze. Go, Gyökeres.
Yeah, that's up to Eze. That's up to Eze, Gary.
If he doesn't have to follow the teacher's rules.
Everyone's got to follow rules at this level, mate. No matter which club you've got to play for.
To be broken.
But I must say, Arteta's figured it out. I know a lot of people keep bashing Arteta for Christ's sake, but Arteta's definitely figured out the Eze situation, because the first half of the season he just wasn't at the races, and since then in the calendar year 2024 he's looked much more adept in what we do.
2024, you're going back in time.
What year?
2026, sorry. 2026.
Book yourself a DeLorean.
It's a chance. Hold it. It's well played by Mosquera. Referee, come on. Thank you very much. I talked about it all week. See what a set of decent wing-backs can do for your team. Absolutely on it. And from one to the other, here comes Nkape. And Martinelli just looks that much more comfortable. Oh, he tried to get Declan Rice with a ball chipped in the middle there, running through. Those are just the... But look, keep on doing it. Keep putting those balls into the final third. One of those balls are going to drop.
I mean, that was a similar try to what he did to get Kai Havertz in for the winner last week.
Keep doing it, Tony. Keep doing it, Tony. Don't do this recycle pass backwards and sideways business. Keep doing it.
You know, I'm never going to complain if I see you trying to advance the ball to a dangerous play.
Look at the cover from Saliba there. That's on point. This is a much better display so far in the first half from the boys. Let's face it, you couldn't get any worse. Emerson says, Apollo, Tony, Gary, do you think Downman will get minutes? Definitely tonight, mate. Most definitely.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the most dangerous players in our team right now. I mean, you know, when you're in a position where you need game changers, people who can, you know, drive at the opposition, and he's one of the few that does it consistently well.
It's not that he wins dangerous free kicks and penalties and stuff like that, you know. And he's not afraid to try something.
Yeah.
It's the exuberance of youth.
Well, look, at the end of the day, yeah, we can see Nico O'Reilly's doing it at Man City. We see that Rio Ingamora at Liverpool. Esteval at Chelsea. Everybody's got a great teenager, yeah? Play them. If they're good enough, you play them. That's all that matters. Now, I understand that.
To Bayern, Harry Kane.
Oh! It's close.
Give him. Nice. Well done, Martinelli. Oh. Oh, it was Zubimendi flying down the left wing. I thought it was Martinelli.
Nah, Martinelli wouldn't have crossed the ball that good.
It wasn't a great cross, but hey.
He's got to hit that hard and low. Well done.
Andrew says, Apollo, instructions and rules should be a foundation, not an absolute. And
Absolutely.
18 says, the best teams in Europe all play to a system. All this talk about freeness is nonsense. Well, there's a level of freeness in everybody's play, but you have to play to a system. Because if you don't play to a system, no matter who you play for, oh, Raya, no! No, Raya! Oh, my God, he got away with that one.
See, this is the foolishness.
My God. And he puts his hands up to say, sorry, my bad. Bro, it just takes one issue like that and then you're done.
What is going on?
You're one-on-one. You know what to do, bro. You take your man.
What is he doing?
It's a corner. It's a corner to Arsenal.
This guy used to be safe as houses, and now all of a sudden, every game he's giving it up.
Man, Wake done well to win that corner there, man, because he was getting pushed out of play and he had just had the presence of mind to stick out a foot. Yeah, that's a dumb pass by Ryan, man. He gets lucky.
Yeah. I mean, what do you have to... How many times do you have to make that mistake before you realise, don't try it?
And then Fight injured and still there, man.
Right, 4 minutes left. Here comes the corner to Arsenal. It's a good one. Keeper punches it out. Ezra puts it back in. And then it's blasted away. They've definitely tried to do their homework on the set piece thing. What? Martinelli, you got to fight for that, mate. Saliba wins it. Oh, come on, referee. Rubbish. That is rubbish. The ball's in the air. It's bouncing on the floor. It's anybody's. That's a 50-50 ball for everybody, referee. Oh, it's Saliba putting his hands in the guy's face again. Oh, God. Emerson saying it's 2-2.
Yeah, Harry Kane scored. Oh, my God. That's the worst free kick I've ever seen given in my life.
I don't know why the referee's
stray hand.
It's frustrating me now.
Free kick I've ever seen given in my life.
Stupidness.
Absolute nonsense.
I don't know what the referee's looking at.
So 4 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, Declan nearly. Here comes Sporting. Oh, they nearly scored. Oh, that was close.
But that's such bad defending. How did he get the run there?
Oh,
Mosquera covers ground so quickly, doesn't he?
yeah.
But then where is they hit the outside of the post?
Yeah. Whereas Nkape, I think you were trying to say, Nkape was in the middle, standing.
Mbappe
He was standing with
Real
Gabriel and
Madrid.
Saliba instead of watching the back post.
Wow, that seems like a game and a half. That
I think we should be watching that game. Left this game, man.
5 goals in that game already, and it's not even half time.
What? There's another goal.
Yeah, Mbappe scored.
Bloody
Did you
hell.
see Goulet's free kick?
Bloody hell.
He made that the right free kick look like a tap-in.
That's well won by Zubimendi. Finally, he puts a tackle in. And Martinelli really trying to do too much there. Loses the ball again.
No, it was Zubimendi that lost it.
Who?
No, I thought it was Martinelli that lost it.
Martinelli
took the
I
ball
was talking
from
about 5 seconds earlier.
All right. Yes, the ball coming through, but it's well blocked out there by Saliba. And again. So it's now 44 minutes gone, guys. We've got a minute left to half time. There was a bit of a delay. But Arsenal, it's been a fairly balanced half. But I'm sorry, Sporting just hit the post there on a really good attack. Nkape not watching his man at the far post, and he gets a chance. That's allowed.
Nkape came inside in the previous move and was already attached at the hip to the striker. So that was actually Martinelli's man.
And that's easily defended by Nkape. Gyökeres there fouled, but the referee. Oh, so ref, you give them that, but yeah, no, when Gyökeres gets pulled to the ground, you don't want to know about it. Oh, Jesus Christ! This referee's doing my head in already. How you gonna say that's not a free kick, ref?
Finally.
1 minute time added on. Right, hold on a second, guys. I've got to take my medication.
Arsenal's so tough on it for you. I think I need to take something strong when I watch Arsenal.
And that's half time, guys. It's half time. Arsenal 0, Sporting 0. I'd say
nip across and watch the goals.
A busy first half, but not really any team going close to scoring. Sporting hit the outside of the post. Neither keepers had to make a save.
So Bayern against Madrid is now 4-4 on aggregate. Of course, no away goals count. So
Eze over the bar just before half time.
Gary, that's now 5 shots and we've not even hit the target.
Yeah, but you've got to keep shooting and eventually one will be on target. It may even go in.
1 more minute in this game, Bayern against Real Madrid. So it's coming to that time of the year where we start thinking the summer's coming. I mean, I don't know about you, but I've seen a lot of players around the league and the Champions League, and obviously the World Cup's coming. We're going to be inundated with rumours, no doubt, of this player, that player. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be disappointed to see Arsenal going for Bradley Barcola, because he's now second fiddle to Desiree Doué. So he's not getting all the minutes he used to get. But yesterday showed me when Doué came off, Barcola can do the business just as easy. A beautiful player to watch play.
Long, languid, running style, isn't he?
Yeah, and the type of player that Arsenal are missing so badly. now on the ball is the player that I'm really feeling at the moment in terms of play, and that's Michael Elise.
He's
Arsenal missed a few tricks, haven't they? Michael Elise,
Semenyo.
Antoine Semenyo.
Yeah, definitely. That's the biggest mistake we made, was letting him go to City.
To be honest, I would have taken Mark Gay as well, because I thought he was nailed on to come to Arsenal.
That's half time in the Bayern game. Oh, dear. I'm going to see these goals, man, because Arda Güler scored from 30 yards and 25 yards.
What's Mbappe got in his forehead? He's got plaster, but it's half falling off.
Cut on his eye.
That plaster's hanging off.
He cut himself with?
It's better off than it is on. So Arda Güler has scored twice today for Real Madrid, but the game is even. Advert breaks. I'm just going to go and grab a quick drink. Catch you in a sec.
Yep, no worries, mate. Oh, dear. Andrew, in answer to your question, I'm taking Alvarez over Lookman any day of the week that ends in Y. Imagine how many chances Gyökeres would get if we actually played to his strengths. Because at the moment, he's fitting in with us. We're not fitting in with him. All season, he's been fitting in with us. The couple of times we've played to his strengths, he's produced something. He's produced a goal or an assist. Yeah, Reyes made a couple of mistakes in the last few games. I personally thought against Bournemouth for that second goal, I thought he should have come screaming out once the player had like clean run through to stay sort of back on your line and give the guy the whole goal to aim at. Was basically suicide. At least if you come steaming out, you've got half a chance of deflecting it over the bar or saving it. But to stand there and just hope that you're going to save it, I think that was a bit of an error. Yeah, the thing is, sometimes like with Madueke, his touch is heavy, but when he gets it right, he can be very dangerous. So we just have to hope that once he gets the ball and he does something good with it, and we can get a goal. He's not always perfect, but when he is, he's pretty much on point. Yeah, Eze's always belonged at 18. We've heard every player say that to understand the tactics and the system is really difficult. So it was always going to take Eze time to settle into the team, to pick up everything that Arteta wanted him to pick up. So it wasn't a surprise where in his first sort of few games it was below par. Oh, what a finish from Arda Güler. Oh my God, what a finish that is. That is a sick finish. Tony, did you see that?
No, let me come and see it.
Oh my God. The curl on that ball was ridiculous.
Oh my God, hang on.
You missed it, Tone. The curl on the ball was absolutely ridiculous. What is the keeper doing there? Neuer played the pass out and Güler's intercepted it. I'll watch this free kick, Tony. Whoa. Look at that. Oh. Neuer saved it, but it was behind the line already.
Oh.
It was already in before he saved it. But the first goal, the curl on the ball was ridiculous.
He's obviously been practicing his free kicks.
Harry Kane, typical Harry Kane goal.
That's a brilliant ball from Upamecano, though.
Lovely ball from Vinicius and great touch and finish from Mbappe as well. Do we need to defend with every single player? Can we not leave Gyökeres up top? Or
yeah,
do you know what I mean?
And look, that's the kind of wing play that you're looking for. Look at the movement. Look at the, I see this week in and week out, and I go, why can't Arsenal do this? This was what Wenger's football was about. Movement of players, finding the open man. It doesn't seem that difficult. Obviously, it must be a way harder than I must.
It must be way harder than we know.
Yeah.
But I think is it the pressure you're trying to win your first league?
This whole narrative around low block. At the end of the day, if a team wants to defend with the bus, we've seen bus defending for years, but there's teams that are just good at breaking down buses. Tiki taka was invented to break down buses, right?
Yeah.
There
comes a time when you have to mix up your play, though. You can't just keep doing the same thing all the time.
Yeah, but the difference is, guys, you have to have an end product. You have to have the intention to deliver something into a dangerous area that creates an opportunity. You can't do that from the back. The ball's got to get over the halfway line way quicker than it does the way we play.
Yeah, agreed.
You know, when you're 1-0 down, Arsenal still take half an hour to get the ball over the halfway line.
Yeah, but funny that you say that, because I was saying to my son the other day, we was watching the game and the team were losing and they were still knocking it about at the back, and I'm thinking to myself, what nonsense is this? You need a goal.
Yeah.
You should literally need a keeper, pump it forward, try and win a flick on, try and win the second ball, have shots on goal. Why are you still playing it around the back? Like every team does it. Yeah,
as you said, Gary, I mean, we've had this conversation so many times years ago. When you need a goal, we used to send the centre half up.
Yeah.
You know, send the centre half, cause mayhem.
It's funny because he actually did that against Bournemouth, and Gabriel went up front, and he almost come up trumps. It was only a very good tackle that stopped him from coming up trumps.
Yeah, crazy.
You know, when you need to do so, you've got to get the ball forward with purpose.
Yeah.
You know, forward passes.
I don't understand how in your preparation for games you don't work out, what am I going to do if I go down to 10 men? How am I going to defend? How am I going to get the ball up quickly when I'm 1-0 down and I need a goal in 1 minute, 2 minutes? You know those 2-minute set piece drills that you see in American football? You've got a small amount of time. You have to deliver a goal. So let me put you under that pressure. Yeah? Find yourself from the goal kick to the goal in 30 seconds. Can you do it? Because guess what? Wenger ball used to be able to do that.
Yeah, I get that. But I think it's far too sort of like safety first, isn't it?
But you can't be safety first if you're 1-0 down.
No, I agree with you, but it's, you know, it still wants to be a certain way. I mean, I looked at Liverpool last night, and literally, they reminded me of Wimbledon of old. Everything went bang, 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 long, and then they get the ball. Salah comes inside, delivers across. They got 3 or 4 in the box, and I look at that and I thought to myself, if that's our wingers, they're not doing that. They're cutting back and they're playing it back. And if we do cross it, we've only ever got Gyökeres in there. We never see Rice arriving or Zubimendi arriving or the 10 arriving. You know, last year we was blowing teams away. Remember, we went on that run like 4-0, 5-0, 5-0, 6-0, 4-0. We were smashing teams for fun. And now this season, he seems to have gone to a different philosophy. As he sees it, he's trying to change the philosophy to win the league. But we get to that point where sometimes you need to just let the players express themselves.
Yeah. The issue is you have to be situational. You have to understand the situation. There are cases where you have to change a game as a manager. Like in the Carabao Cup final, you could see that Man City came with a strategy to just play 4 players right outside the box and stop the ball coming out from Raya. So where was the change of strategy?
But this is what I said to Apollo just before you joined. You know, United, Bournemouth, City, all done the same thing. And it stifled our play. So where is the changing philosophy of how to get round that? Yeah. You know, the simple way to get round it is you send the ball long from the goal kick. You forget about playing through the middle. You send the ball long, and you have to make them rethink their strategy. By sending the ball long and getting Martinelli's and the Sakas and the Madueke's and Gyökeres after it, you force them to change their strategy. Because if you keep knocking it long, they can't stay with the bank of 4 because they've got 4 players out the game. So second half is underway.
Is it? Oh, blimey.
Raya sends it long. Lovely touch from Gyökeres onto the chest to Madueke. Back to Mosquera. Into Zubimendi. Cross it, Eze. Oh, Eze crosses and the keeper claims right off of Gyökeres' foot. If the keeper doesn't come there, Gyökeres has got to tap in. I thought the chance had gone, but he delivered the cross and the keeper does well to come and claim it. Havertz having a chat with Kepa on the bench. It's a foul throw.
Gary, that counted as a shot on target, by the way.
Did it?
Yeah.
Well, that's a shot on target. Football's finished. Here comes Sporting, though. Well tracked back, Gyökeres. Just clear it, Zubimendi. He wins the ball from the, and all he's got to do is clear it, and his touch is loose, and then Sporting still have the ball.
Oops. Oh, wow. Whew. Warning shot. I'm not joking you, but if I'm Mikel Arteta, I'm livid. I've got to be shouting at somebody. That was too easy. Way too easy.
Yeah, but Madueke's out of position, and Zubimendi again is slow on the cover. He's just coming into picture after the guy's shot. But if Madueke's not there, that's got to be Zubimendi covering Mosquera for when the guy cuts back into the middle. That's a terrible long ball, Saliba. If you're going to knock it long, knock it long. That's better. You turn them around to face their own goal. No defender likes facing their own goal.
Oh, what was that, Gabriel? Jesus Christ, it's a 10-yard ball. You have two players.
I love the way.
How to play football
Did you
with
see?
each other.
Did you see the way Rice just turned and looked at him just to say, "What the f was that?" Mosquera's come an awful long way, and the ball gets not long. Well done, other Gabriel. Lovely. Oh, go on, Gabriel. That's a foul, ref. Thank you.
Yes, Andrew, you can't coach them things. And Thierry Henry himself has said, you know, we could coach so far, but there was a point where you have to take the ownership as a man yourself on the pitch to say, okay, I'm going to take this man on. I'm going to do something that is going to make a difference in this game. You know, there's a level of accountability. Comes inside to Eze, out to Madueke, deliver. Eze delivers.
People, why do we just not deliver the ball?
Was that a shot?
That was a shot, yeah. Just wide.
Just wide, yeah.
But you've got a box full of people. Why wouldn't you just deliver the cross?
Little cheeky smile from Eze. I'm just going to get another drink.
Okay, mate. Arsenal's press force is Sporting to go long. It's over Mosquera. Declan Rice is there to tidy up, and it's back with David Raya. Mix it up a bit. Come on, Arsenal, man. It's the same thing I'm watching all the time. Eze back from Rice to Eze back to Rice. Gabriel to Martinelli. Martinelli trots down the line. Carried it a long way. Hincapié on the overlap. Lovely back heel on Martinelli. Just He gets a corner. I'm not even too sure it was a corner, to be fair, but lovely back heel from Nkape. And Martinelli couldn't take advantage with a touch and a cross.
Here we go. Oh.
Rice to deliver the corner. In it comes, and it's an easy catch for the goalkeeper. Unchallenged, right under his crossbar.
They're trying to go route one again. That's their only play is the long ball.
Only takes them to get it right once, my friend.
The same with us. We've got to keep putting them final third balls in. I'm surprised how much runs that Zubimendi makes. And Sporting kicked the ball out of bounds again. It's really sloppy play from Sporting. 52 minutes and 10 seconds gone, guys. Still 0-0. Here comes Arsenal. Ezra's got the ball on the left. Is he going to give a free kick or a throw-in? That's a foul on Ezra. I think they're just going to give a throw-in. It's good to see Nkape back in the team, man. Just before the Man City game, I feel so much better now. You got defenders who can actually defend with these wing backs. Martinelli picks up the ball. And the ball is cleared. Saliba picks up the ball. Goes back to Zubimendi and Rice. And another foul on Nkape. That's 2 in a row by the same player. And referee doesn't decide to. Ooh, that's a dangerous one on the back of the ankle. Still no yellow card. Wow. Max Dowman looks like he's warming up.
I thought Nkape was going to punch him.
This is a long one for Declan. He's going to go short and leaving Martinelli in one-on-one. And Martinelli easily he just puts the ball. It's actually well defended by Sporting, but as a waste. And again, we keep talking about Arsenal. I've been listening to Gary and Tony quite a bit. I was actually having my dinner here in the back.
Martinelli doesn't just look ahead of him, because if he looks ahead of him, he can see that player coming across, and he knows he's got to tap the ball on the outside, not the inside.
And I was going to say, this is good play here. Don't foul him. Yeah, that's good play there. But I thought that was well defended by the defender. He came across, saw that he needed help against Martinelli, came over to cover, and that's textbook defending.
But what I'm saying is, if Martinelli looks up and he realises that defender's coming across, he goes on the outside, not the inside, and he gets to the line and he can cross the ball. But because he doesn't look at what's going on.
It's crossed in the middle. It looks like Havertz is coming on. So I don't know whether it's a double substitution. I don't know whether he's bringing Havertz. Oh, Madueke past 2 players. Cut it back. Oh, that was well defended again. Oh, and it's hit over the bar again by Martinelli.
That was another free kick for a foul on Nkape that he let go.
Word. How many shots have we kicked over the bar? Arteta's men cannot get the ball on target. That's a great defensive play by the defender. If the defender doesn't nod that away, Gyökeres is heading that in for 1-0. It's a good play by Madueke. You can see here, Martinelli just doesn't get the ball low enough and blast it over the bar.
Yeah,
is Gyökeres coming off for Havertz? Yes, he is. Yeah, Gyökeres off, Havertz on. Now this will allow us to hold the ball up a little bit better.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Havertz likes to drop deeper, which doesn't give us an edge up the top. So Havertz on, Gyökeres off after 56 minutes.
Because Havertz is the one. Havertz is the one that unlocks Gyökeres.
And it played in. Go on, shoot! Shoot! Oh, God, what were they doing? So Madueke's made a fantastic run across the penalty area, and everyone's getting in his way.
Oh, God.
You know, Martinelli just makes him... Everyone's getting in Madueke's way, and it makes him undecisive whether to pull the trigger.
But
in the end,
that's the kind of foolishness. Ultimately,
and that's
just a communication issue there.
All he had to do was leave that for Martinelli. Martinelli's running onto the ball. He can strike that with his left foot.
It's a communication breakdown. It's a very simple thing. I know.
Hey, chase it now. Chase it. Win it. That's it. Well done. Havertz wins that. This is the thing. Having Havertz on, he can hold the ball up better than Gyökeres. But look where Havertz is now. He's playing wide left. And that's a disadvantage you get here in this situation.
Yeah, but then someone else has got to become Havertz, haven't they?
I did answer
Martinelli's
that.
Gone
in terms of your hold-up play, Havertz is going to hold the ball up better than Gyökeres. And that's the reason why, at this point in the game, we feel like we don't have an anchor man that's holding the ball up for us. So that's why Gyökeres has come off, and that's why Havertz has come on.
Drive, Declan, drive.
And he's been on 2 minutes, and he's already shown you the ability. That's a great ball by Declan. They're cutting it back for Zumba Mehdi in the midfield. Here come Arsenal. Madueke 1-on-1. And this time the defender, I think, does really well. Yeah. And Sporting ball.
Oh, it's the old... I'll kick the ball out of touch again, Madueke.
I think that was good defending. Defender blocked.
Yeah, I thought it was good defending as well.
Yeah, I think it was a good defending, but I do want to see better consistency.
It's funny. This is the first game I haven't seen Madueke overrun the ball. Sometimes it looks like Madueke is playing with Dr. Martens on instead of football boots.
If you're that good, you can play in anything.
He's trying to do him. He's done with him. Here comes Sporting. It's good play by Sporting, but it's well defended. Look who gets back there and defend that one. It's Havertz. And I'll tell you something, Havertz's last game, he was so bad. I mean, nothing he could do was right. He's come on today, holding the ball up well, makes a good defensive play on the other end. 59 minutes gone and 15 seconds. At some point, Sporting's going to have to throw. Winter caution! It's a good ball in to Suarez. Here comes Sporting. It's a great ball into Suarez. And Arsenal defend. If you break quickly now, by the way, you got them. There's Mosquera calling for the ball. Oh, it's not going to give a foul on that one. Which means Sporting get the ball here. Arsenal are on the back foot.
That's a foul. What game is this ref watching? That's a foul of Madueke all day long.
The one thing you did see, guys, is Victor Gyökeres got a standing ovation from the Sporting fans as he walked off. That's a foul.
That's a foul of Madueke all day long.
Yeah, yeah.
How can the referee not see that's a foul?
It's terrible.
Look, he nicks the ball away and then the guy just blatantly clatters into him.
Hmm.
Cam says Arteta taking the best penalty taker off. It can't. Well, Havertz is quite good at penalties as well. Just not as good as Gyökeres. Gyökeres is the best penalty taker I've seen since I don't even know when for Arsenal.
Madueke looks in trouble here. He still hasn't got up off the floor.
Yeah, that's not good.
That was knee to knee, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got that dodgy knee, ain't he?
It's a bad knock. We could be seeing young Dalman on.
Wouldn't
I
complain
hope I run
about
out of
that.
drink already.
Wouldn't complain about that.
The thing, you take Gyökeres off, and the thing is now, if Sporting do nick a goal, you know, the most lethal striker we've got is not on the pitch.
Go on, darling. She looks so out of place.
What, that old lady in the pink jacket?
Yeah.
Yes, so Dalman is stripped and ready to go.
Yeah. Here comes Supermax.
Gets a little tap on the leg from Gyökeres to say, "Go on, my son."
Work your magic. So
Madueke-
money is finally up.
He looks in some distress though, Madueke.
Yeah. I mean, he had that ankle, that knee brace on anyway. He started the game with it on.
Yeah, but the thing is, this is his right knee. He's limping on his right leg.
Max is on. So Arsenal defending a corner. Had to have a change of personnel in the middle of that. Never a good time to change a player. See how we defend this. Comes in low, over the top. Oh, what the hell? It's right here again. What the hell? How is Arteta not losing his rag with Raya's distribution? I mean, how many times is he getting this wrong now?
That was just stupid.
It's absolutely ludicrous. I would be losing my rag right now. Why would you? The most important element of the season, and you're there about doing foolishness, the game in and game out. Go on, Max. Go on, Max. Drive.
I want to see, like, just knock the ball past the defenders and go after it. Make them chase you. We're trying to like dribble around people, but just knock the ball and get after it with your pace. You're 16. You must be able to outrun some of these old men. Sporting coming more into the game now. Well,
that's what we've got to stop. We've got to stop that.
That was great defending from Martinelli. Perfect position inside in Campbell. When the player cut inside, Martinelli was there. Long ball.
Yeah, I'm not going to say something now. Wait until you lot see what. Wait until you lot see this.
Oh, they got a penalty claim, Sporting. The referees give a corner.
I don't think it's a penalty.
Let's have another look.
No, it's too soft.
Mascara, they're saying. They're saying.
Push.
Yeah, it's very soft.
It's not a push. He got his hands on his back, but it's not a push.
Great block by Henkape. Sporting won a penalty, but not a chance. Corner to Sporting.
See, this is where our midfield now has to take up. I mean, to be honest, I'm taking off Zubamendi because our midfield is getting overrun. Your midfield right now has to take control of the game.
Oh, Dowman just whiffed on that. Oh.
Anyone else's screen freezing?
No.
No, not mine. I'm 66 minutes and 15 seconds, Tony.
You're 14 seconds ahead of me.
Ray is a bag of nerves at the moment.
Absolutely. I don't know what he thinks he's doing, but it's driving me nuts.
Here comes Zubamendi.
66-36.
Play it. Oh, come on.
Yeah, Zubamendi is so...
Just hold on to the ball. Look, you've gone nowhere. And now you pass it back to Gabriel. That's a rubbish pass.
So risk
Gabriel
averse.
knocks it long.
It's almost like Martin Zubamendi has changed his mind about being any kind of offensive player.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and that's been happening for months.
I just think he's run out. He's run out of gas. He's played a lot of minutes.
Running out of gas has nothing to do with delivering a pass, Gary.
It's mental and physical tiredness. He's come from the Liga. This is a far more physically demanding league. He's played so many minutes.
Oh, that's handball.
Drained.
What's the ref doing? That's handball. This referee clearly is giving an advantage to Sporting. Then here comes Sporting again.
Stand him up. Stand him up. Well done, Martinelli.
Yeah. It's Martinelli. Defensively, Martinelli's been fantastic today. And that's
he's defensively every single game.
He's
really.
just been absolutely putting in a shift.
He very rarely puts a foot wrong.
And if I'm the manager, I'm playing you just because you're giving me a shift on the defensive. If you do anything offensively with me, that's a bonus.
Great
but what you're giving me has been fantastic. Eze just broken the midfield there with a single pass, and now it's Declan Rice onto the left with Martinelli, who we're just talking about.
He's lost.
Remember, Martinelli, 6 goals in 5 Champions League games.
It's but that was a terror. He didn't even knock the ball out of the defender's path. He just literally tapped it forward towards him.
So both teams have had 5 shots. Both teams have had 1 shot on target. No, that's not right, is it? No, both teams have had 5 shots off target and 1 shot on target. Arsenal's had 11 shots and Sporting's had 7 shots.
Sporting about to make a couple of substitutions.
Yeah.
I don't know what Nketiah was doing with that throwing. I'm not joking, but if you're a professional footballer,
just throw the damn ball.
What that was supposed to be.
Come on, Arsenal, you've got 20 minutes now.
I'm totally at a loss to what the hell happened to Kai Havertz there?
He went down after the ball.
Did he get pinched or something?
So
no,
we have
it looked like
we have a big problem. If Noni Madueke is injured, that means we've got no right winger against Man City. And then Dowman will have to start. Oh, they'll start Trossard on the left and Martinelli on the right.
Arteta's got a yellow card.
Oh, wow.
Giving the Spanish evil eyes. Who's that coming on, Jackson?
Yeah, Cam says just look at who's missing as well. Timber, Saka, Odegaard, Calafiori. It's 1/3 of the first choice team. We invested in depth, but it's still so tough to be missing the top guys at this stage. I agree. I've been saying this for weeks, but all I've been hearing is how bad our performances are. But there's a reason for that. Here comes Havertz and Downman and working the ball. They got to get
all
Downman
the
on
way
the
back
ball
to
sometimes.
Raya.
Yeah, I don't know why Mascara's done that.
Because you can't see any options. Go on, Eze. Oh, skies it again.
Look how well, and all that came from Havertz. So all you lot talking about the Gyökeres substitution, I've said it 4 times already. Havertz just holds up the ball better.
Yeah, but to be
And
fair,
not
if
just that-
you play them both together, Havertz is the guy that unlocks Gyökeres with his hold-up play.
Which happened last week. Havertz got through to score because Gyökeres took those 3 defenders with him. So that's what opened up the space.
They
But then
complement each other really well.
Havertz can get it back into the midfield and help support that that overload. Like, we don't create overloads unless you have a guy like Havertz who comes in and helps the midfield. Here comes Arsenal again, working it on that left-hand side. Martinelli.
Very tight. Oh, good. What?
Good ball
How's
into
that a
Havertz.
foul?
How's he giving it to them? He kicked
don't
over
know.
Havertz. What's
That's
this
mad.
referee on? What's this referee on? He kicks over Havertz in the knee and he gives Sporting a free kick.
It's
Yeah,
mad.
because Havertz steps across him, but that's defending the ball.
I just thought this referee is starting to. They can see clearly what he's up to.
Go on, Eze. Go on, Eze.
Here comes Eza. He's got no support though, so he loses the ball.
But
It's
see, that's
difficult.
where he's
Go on.
running with the ball and there's no one in front of him at all.
I know, and I was about to
One
say
player.
that's you get a give and go with both of them, don't you? You get a different kind of striker with Havertz and Gyökeres, and at the moment,
Oh, by the way, gentlemen, if anybody needs a wine recommendation, this glass of red.
I
I
don't do
know it's
alcohol.
not a sponsored break, but I have to say this glass of red is particularly splendid.
I'll let Lisa know. I don't do alcohol. Remember, Tony.
Splendid.
What was
I bet at your feet you got your little Spiteri bar, wouldn't you?
What's Mascara doing? What are you not doing? Oh, the nerves are getting to these guys. They're falling apart, man. Well, they're not falling apart, but
They're not playing well.
just awful. Mascara and Eza, like, no clue what they're doing.
I don't know who Mascara thought he was passing to because Eze was right next to him.
He thought he
Yeah,
was
I have
passing
no idea.
He thought he was passing.
What was that? Diving?
Yeah, the referee actually gives one our way, but
He could have played the advantage there because Martinelli was breaking.
Now they're showing the foul on Havertz, which was so clearly a foul.
that's a foul. That should be a free
And
kick
look,
to Arsenal.
Arteta goes mad.
Arteta covers his face with his jumper. So what Henkapi done is a foul, but what that guy did to Havertz wasn't.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
Oh, God.
Well,
Why?
no, it's not funny. It's what we want. We want him to play on the left.
I don't need that guy on my
Take
on my
Martinelli off
pitch.
and put on Jesus. That's what we want, Tony.
No, it's not what we want, Apollo. I do not want to see that guy in my team ever again.
On the left, Tony. On the left.
No, I don't want him.
Left back in the changing rooms, maybe.
On the left.
No, left nowhere. I don't want to see him anywhere on my pitch.
Gary,
Corner to Arsenal.
as Falcon said to Captain America, on the left.
So we've covered wine, we've covered Marvel.
Come on, Declan. Declan's corners have not been great in this game. Let's have a good one, Declan.
Why? Why?
They've dealt well with Gabriel, but it only takes one. Gabriel can really hit the stinger on them right now.
Every corner's gone to the near post where we've had Zubimendi.
Yeah, why?
You mean
That's
the far
the
post?
The far
the
post.
smallest person in the team
Yeah.
jump for the ball.
Havertz won that one. Far post. So Max Dowman's going to take this corner from the right-hand side with his left leg.
He didn't do too bad on corners last week, young Diamond.
Let's put one right underneath the bar, Max. Come on.
He's not going to
right
use his foot now,
underneath
so
the
he's
bar.
going to use his leg. Just his left leg.
Come
Yeah,
on.
Tony, you don't want that, Tony, because the goalie's going to catch it because no one's trapping him. I mean, you got Saliba there, but Saliba's getting blocked out.
Oh! Yes, you do. That was nearly a goal.
Oh, wow.
What did I just say? Put one
Yeah.
under the bar. And we nearly scored.
Oh, man.
It's another corner.
Oh, the goalie woofs it. The goalie woofs it.
That's a great corner, but no one is coming in on the keeper.
Yeah, no one's coming in there, but the goalie woofs it.
He's given a foul on the keeper. Not sure how it's a foul on the keeper, but yeah.
That's what the referee's
this
doing
referee
right now.
is seeing some things today, man. He's in another dimension. He's playing in a multiverse or something.
As we say in American football, referee's seeing ghosts out there, man. He's seeing ghosts. Here comes Foreign again.
And here comes your man, Tony. How did
Not my man at all,
how
mate.
did that ball get all the way through?
Go on, Max. Deliver, deliver, deliver. No, that's not where you need to turn. Just pass the ball.
I think he was.
Eze off, Jesus on.
What is he doing?
What is he doing?
And Martinelli off, Trossard on.
What is he doing?
Okay, well, if they score from here, Tony, you got to credit the manager.
Oh my God!
But he's just probably bringing some freshness to the front line. But
Yeah,
these guys can't play
you
for
know
lick.
what? Like before the half-year turn, I'm happy with this change. Since then, this is a disaster.
Yeah, Tony, I think they're tired, and you've got to freshen it up. But look, what I'm saying, Tony, look, what Arteta is saying to them is, you guys have been stinking up the joint lately. Show me something. I'm trusting you here. Show me something. Go out there and give me a performance. That's probably what he's told them both.
I'm sorry, Apollo, but if I'm the manager of a team, you have to show me. You don't get the opportunity unless you prove it. They
can't prove it unless they're on the pitch, mate. They can't prove it on the bench.
Yeah, but when they're on the pitch, they're not
on the pitch.
Well, they ain't played yet. Give them a chance. It's the 78th minute. I agree with you. They've been dog shit. They've been absolute dog shit. But give them a chance.
Give them a chance for what?
They gets the foul on Dowman, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dowman taken out, man.
Arujo gets the yellow.
You want that tricky in the penalty area, Gary, where we can get a penalty. There's only two players there that can get us a penalty, and that's Madueke and Dowman. The rest of them can't dribble for lick.
Well, we've got to hope now that Trossard can do something because I don't know where he's playing.
Well, so he's playing.
It's getting to the time now as well where Sporting are going to have to start throwing caution to the wind. They need to score. We don't.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus is at the 10.
Jesus is having a chat with Zubimendi about where they're going.
Oh, what? He missed the back heel.
Oh, Jesus.
No right foot, Max Dowman, no right foot. Should have delivered with the right foot.
Oh, that was a back heel onto his own foot.
Give Max. Give it, Max.
What a terrible ball from Rice to Zubimendi.
We just have to be tidy with the ball now, Tony, and take possession. 10 minutes left. You're 10 minutes to until you're through. You just need to be tidy with the ball now. And it's a goal kick. You just got to be tidy with the ball now.
Trossard's in the 10.
Yeah, it looks like it. Which means
Will
Jesus.
Trossard ever score again? Ole, ole. Will Trossard ever score again? Ole, ole. Will Trossard ever score again?
Look at that.
Will
20
Trossard
shots
ever
in this
score
game
again?
and only 2 of them on target.
I think that wine's gone
Trossard
to your
ever
red side.
score again? Ole, ole.
20 shots in this game and only 2 on target.
Terrible.
20 shots.
Yeah. Arsenal 13 shots and Sporting 7 shots.
Not one on. Yeah, that's shocking, man. Not one on target.
No, each team's got 1 on target.
That's
but
terrible.
they've been tame shots.
Well,
That's
I think Ezra's was a cross, and because the goalie saved it, and they marked it down as a shot on target. And it was going on target. Let's be fair. If he cuts that back a little, then Gyökeres is in there.
I think it was good goalkeeping to come out and pick up the ball to stop it from
Well,
getting.
it has to be, because if he didn't, it'd have been in the back of the net. It was on target, Gary.
Go on, Tross. Wrong way. You should have gone towards the goal.
Yeah, can you smell a late goal here from Arsenal?
Oh, what?
It's Gabriel. Oh my God.
You think they'd never played together?
Why did he turn that way, Trossard? Why did he turn that way?
Trossard's got to make the run, and he doesn't.
Yeah,
That's
but why
my
did
point,
yeah, but
Gary.
why did Trossard turn back towards
Away
his own
from
half?
goal.
Because he doesn't. That's the ineptness of that line, that you don't want to take a gamble.
Corner. Good work, Kai Havertz.
That's fantastic by Kai Havertz, playing much better than he did on the weekend. But as I said, you can't play any worse.
Okay, so this time somebody's got to go back stick when Max delivers. Because if someone was back stick, that was an easy tap-in.
Someone just get in front of the keeper or make the run through the middle to meet the ball.
Come on, Gabs.
The referee's just making up fouls at this point.
Fast stick. Oh, he's hit the post.
Oh my God, Trossard's just hit the post. Trossard just hit the post.
What are you doing, Gabriel? Standing, doing nothing.
Sporting are standing off us like, oh, you're the ones that need to win the game. Man, if you're not going to come at us,
what are you doing? You've got everyone in the box. Cross the ball, Trossard.
No, they're playing possessional football here, Gary. You've got to keep hold onto the ball, man.
Yeah, but you've got everyone in the box. Cross the ball.
I know.
They're all there.
But the longer you have the ball, Gary, the less chance they've got of scoring.
And then Saliba kicks it out. Disastrous.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You've got to keep it. It's 84 minutes gone. 84 minutes gone. You just
And then Saliba with the dumbest cross I've ever seen.
Stupid. Manager's going to be doing his nut because you need to keep hold of the ball. Keep hold of the friggin' ball. I think Jesus is offside. No, he's not. Jesus, here we go. No, you got to cut it back. What about cutting back? Doesn't even understand.
Tell me something.
I mean, you've got 3 Arsenal players there. What?
Are you an idiot? Is this guy an idiot? You beat the man. All you have to do, put it in the danger area.
He's got Dalman and Havertz there. Look. Oh, what are you doing?
He's an idiot. An absolute pointless substitution.
He's going for glory, man.
He's trying to prove Tony wrong.
He wants to take the headline. He wants to take the headlines. He's going for glory.
I'm telling you, Apollo, I don't want to see that guy ever on the pitch for our team.
It was a good run. It's just the finish was terrible.
Come on, boys. They're giving it away. Go on. And now Jesus gives it away.
Yeah, and here comes Sporting. But Arsenal have got the numbers back.
Oh, why didn't Zubimendi slide for that ball? He would have cut that out.
Probably too tired.
All Jesus had to do was lay it back once he took the touch.
I've not seen
Have to try
Sporting
and barrel
overcommit
it.
here. They're the ones that have to win this game. And I've not seen them overcommit here. And here comes Arsenal. This is what we talked about. We talked about the counter-attack.
Who's runners? Where's the runners? Where's the runners?
There's no one there.
There's no runners.
Yeah. I mean, Zubimendi here should waste as much time as possible. Come on, guys. 86 minutes gone. Oh, Trossard's done him.
No, he hasn't. He done him with the ball, but he didn't have the forethought that he needs to also beat him with himself as well.
We should be thinking about stringing 25, 30 passes together here. Just keep possession of the ball.
So I'm gonna assume that this is Sporting going full press, because right now there's a lot of space available for Arsenal.
Yeah, and all we got to do is string 30 passes together, mate. Keep the ball.
We just have to string one pass.
Give it back to him, Kai Havertz.
Yeah.
It's a simple 1-2.
It's 87 minutes gone.
Jesus Christ.
Just
not know what a 1-2. You hit the
possessional
ball
football, Gary.
You move and you get the return.
Don't give the ball away. Let them come at us. They're the ones that need to win the game, Gary.
Declan Rice did a 1-2 with Mosquera. Don't lose the ball.
Don't lose the ball. As long as you've got it, they can't do nothing.
Who's getting in the box? Who's getting in the box? Give again.
This is good play by Arsenal. What did I say to you guys, Gary, Tony? I said we need to put 30 passes together, and we've done just that.
20.
And that's an Arsenal throwing.
The 30. Arteta is having a go at Trossard, and so he should.
And
he should be having. Where are you going, Zubimendi?
All that passing took 1 minute and 40 seconds off the clock.
Hold it. No, he can't. Go on.
Just go back to Ray.
Deliver.
No, they're fine right now. Trossard and Hincapié have got the ball on the left-hand side with Jesus. Possession. Just keep passing the ball around. 88 minutes and 15 seconds gone. There's Trossard. And we're quickly passing the ball around, so Sporting can't really react. 1-2 touches.
The thing is, you think to yourself, where was this football at the beginning of the game?
No, I mean, we're playing smart possessional football. We don't need to go in and do something stupid. Just keep hold of the ball.
Drive.
Shoot. Oh. See, the one time we do the attack and nothing comes of it, now here comes Sporting.
Yeah, but you have to try something.
You have to try to keep hold of the ball, Tony. That's what you got to try and do.
You have to try to score, Apollo. That's the purpose of the
Why
game.
do we need to score? We're winning. There's 1 minute left in the game. What are you talking about? There's 1 minute left in the game, Tony. We're winning.
You just don't understand it, do you?
I do understand it. If you try and
go
score
2-0 up, the game is done.
But we don't need to go 2-0 up. We're already winning, Tony. Why do we need to go 2-0 up?
Because it relieves the pressure.
I'm going to go.
What relieves the pressure, Tony, is if we pass the ball around and keep possession.
Oh? I'm going to do them.
So I don't get it where you get this negative, nonsensical football. Let's not try to score a goal.
Well, your great player, Thierry Henry, used to put the ball in the corner flag at these points.
Yeah, but you was already ahead.
4 minutes added on, guys. 4 minutes.
We're ahead now, Tony. We're ahead now. This isn't 0-0 here. We're winning 1-0.
Drive, Trossard. Drive. Keep driving. Keep driving. Now playing Cape. Playing Cape.
4 minutes until we're through. Guys, what's the score in the other game?
Still 3-2, but Real Madrid are down to 10.
Red card, Real Madrid.
Camavinga.
That dude's always getting sent off. That guy's always getting sent off. How many red cards has he had? Oh my God, that should be a trivial question. That should.
Take it to the corner flag, Trossard. Turn the other way, mate.
Yeah, we. To be honest with you, I can't say we don't know how to time waste because we've done a pretty good job of it in the last 5 minutes. We've given them nothing. It's a corner to Arsenal.
Corner to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can time waste. Now
It's
you
a
can
good
play
pattern of play here. And look how frustrated Sporting are getting. They've not even had the ball, let alone had a chance. That's handball there by Havertz as well. 1 minute of the 4 minutes already gone. Arsenal 3 minutes away from getting to the semi-final.
No, he done well not to handball that, man. That come off his stomach.
All right, let's get a goal. Let's get a goal.
Let's hold the ball by
try
corner.
to get a goal.
That's a terrible corner.
You don't need to. Why are you putting the corner in the box anyway? Why don't you just hold it by the corner flag?
Gary, it didn't even go into the box.
It went straight out of play.
That was
crazy.
Why are you not playing it short and just holding it by the corner flag?
That's what I'm saying. We need to waste time. Why are we not playing it short? What a ridiculous... Arteta must be going out of his nut. Actually,
Bayern Munich have scored. Luis Diaz.
Wow. What? So that's going extra time then?
No, they're through. Bayern Munich are through.
Bayern Munich are 5-4 up now.
Oh, shit.
No foul. Jesus tried his best to get a foul there. Oh, over Mosquera, but he's recovered well.
Mosquera's been fantastic today. Wow. Bayern Munich. Wow.
To be honest, I'm not surprised. I expected Bayern to win at home.
So did I, but then the game turned out to be something different. Incredible.
Throw to Arsenal. 2.5 minutes gone off the 4.
Wow.
That lady just looks so out of place.
I know. Did you see that? It's as if somebody pinched her outside the ground. She was walking home. Or someone just pinched her and said, "What's your ticket, love? I got one of the best seats in the house. Have it on me."
What is that, referee?
This referee is just absolutely tonking me off right now.
That's terrible, referee.
What is the referee on? All game has been...
All right, there's a small handball.
1 minute left to play, guys. Raya, that's yours. Thank you very much.
World court. And
Raya gets rid of it quickly. It's Trossard. He's through. And the goalie's off his line. All he's got to do is lob him. All he had to do was lob him.
He's not fast
enough. The goalie was way off his line.
He's not fast enough. Oh, bad tackle. Havertz. Well done in Capier.
Trossard had the empty net to put the ball in, and he tries to cut it back.
Do you think he should have shot?
Yeah.
See, you can't make your mind up. Do you want a goal or do you want to just keep playing for timeout?
I want to keep playing for timeout, but we had a break there, and the goalkeeper was actually outside the box. And Trossard's running in on him with 2 men on him.
All he had to do was just keep running towards the corner flag. He didn't have to go for goal. He didn't do anything in it.
Yeah.
All he had to do was just run for the corner flag.
Oh!
Sporting nearly scored. Sporting nearly scored. But
yeah, I don't care about nearly.
Gary, like much of the game, no one can hit the friggin' target.
Go Sporting! Only joking. It's game's finished. I just went to see Tony's reaction.
It's done. Arsenal are through.
I was going to say a Jesus own goal just to wind up Tony, but
you shouldn't do that. Tony's got bad nerves, man. You shouldn't do that against Tony.
Gary, you're bad man, you know.
Yeah, mash up the man's nerves.
I was going to say own goal, Jesus, but then I thought, no, I can't do that to Tony, man.
Oh man.
But that was
his work cut out, man. He has his work cut out. I would not want to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room because I'd be giving them the whole kitchen sink malarkey. I don't think that our play warrants the semi-final place that we currently now have.
All right, so
we've done enough to get there, but at the most important time of the season, Arsenal are devoid of ideas in front of goal.
That's a great
I know
result
what
for
Frankie
us.
would say. That was horrible.
Yeah, it was an okay performance, but going forward, we lack any sort of idea of how to
Invention.
create chances.
Yeah, we can't hit the target, Gary, and that's the bottom line. But
You
we are
ain't
through
going to
to the
win the
semi.
league if you can't do that, my friend, because you got 6 games to win the league. And if you can't score, you ain't winning the league.
Yeah,
Simple.
one game at a time, Tony.
Yeah.
One game at a time.
Yeah.
To
But
score,
it's
you
the
have
same,
to
the
score. You
same
have to
thing
play football.
applies.
Yeah, you go and beat City on Sunday, and it's all and then you've done it.
Yeah, to beat City, you have to score a goal.
Yeah.
And if I see that Gabriel Jesus on the pitch for Arsenal on Sunday, I might have to go and take a wander to London Colney and have a word with Mikel Arteta, because
Arsenal through to the semi-finals, guys. Fantastic news.
At the end of the day, that's all that matters. We're
Yeah,
through to the
and that's all I care
semi-final.
about. I hear you lot talking about performance. I don't give a shit. We are through, and that's all I care about. And it feels great. Back-to-back seasons, guys. Arsenal
the
through to
bad
the
news is
semi-finals.
Noni Madueke is still limping and not looking comfortable at all. He got a little wince when he walks.
Michael Elise's just sealed it for Bayern.
Oh my God! Wow.
Not a surprise. I expected Bayern to beat Real Madrid.
Oh, Jude Bellingham, man.
David Raya.
Jude Bellingham, you are doo-doo.
Someone needs to read the riot act to David Raya, because
Anyhow, Elise scores from here. Oh,
last
stop.
four-
Oh, my God. What a goal from Elise. What a goal from Elise.
I told you.
He picked up the ball. He stood up the defender. He cut in onto his left foot. And then he just literally, it was a chip pass into the top corner. It was ridiculous. So nonchalant, it was unbelievable.
This guy is the most nonchalant footballer I've ever seen. It's almost like he's out of place playing football.
35 million, what a bargain.
What a bargain.
And he's just having a go at the ref. Such bad losers, this Madrid team, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them all around the ref.
What's the point? You've lost. You're out.
Frustrated? No, we just got to a semi-final. No frustration. Positivity all the way. Who cares what people think? All that matters is what this group thinks, what the manager thinks. And we're in another semi-final. I like it.
How much do you need to improve in attacking areas to be able to get over the finish line?
Right.
Right now, the fourth official, man. They are such bad losers, this.
Right, guys, hold on. Declan Rice.
Most teams that come here we play against 5-4-1 every time. So there's a bit of perspective with that. Every team we played this season either changes from a 4 to a 5 to defend against us. So the spaces ain't there as much, and that's the actual truth. So it's on us to find ways to score and break it down, but we're playing against top players every week. So look, we'll keep going, keep playing well, keep getting over the line, and bring on everything.
What's the last couple of weeks been like with all the noise around the club?
Like being at any other top club, there's noise with everything. This is Arsenal Football Club, you know. There's noise with every game. There's scrutiny. If you don't play well, if you play good, take it with a pinch of salt, keep it moving, and bring on the last few weeks. It's a roller coaster.
I can't believe Nicholas Jackson plays for Bayern Munich.
What will be, will be. Let's just keep going strong.
Massive game Sunday at Manchester City. Do you need to win it?
Yeah, of course. You have to win every game. We want to win every game in the Premier League. Our record this year has been amazing. All competitions. That's why we play the game. It's a game of football at the end of the day. So we'll be ready for it. We'll be ready to go, and how much you want it. So, I know I'll be ready. I know the boys will be ready. So let's go.
Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Another red card in the Bayern game. Arda Güler sent off after the match.
How was that? I was about to say, how is that game still going on?
No,
guys,
after the match. He got
guys,
sent off.
let me quickly run through my player ratings today, I'm going to go a 5 with David Raya. Look, he's only had one shot on target. He's only had one shot to make a save with. But he was extremely poor under pressure, guys. Nearly handed Sporting a goal after the 40th minute. Hit 50% of his long ball deliveries, which is below his standard. I just didn't think he was very good.
No.
It's hard to, because this guy's hardly put a foot wrong all season, but in the last 7 days, he's been so erratic, and it really just goes to show the mentality and how scared the rest of the players are. Mosquera, I'm going to give him a 6. He looked very comfortable. I know he's a natural centre back, but playing there on the right, he defended how you needed him to defend, and he got up top and helped to support overloads with Madueke and gave them the space and got involved defensively. And that's something I didn't really expect from him. I think he had a decent game. I'm giving him a 6. Does he deserve a little bit more? I'm not sure, because he did make a few mistakes as well. So I thought on the whole he had a decent game. William Saliba and both Gabriel, I think they were both excellent. I think they covered every single ground, didn't give the Sporting forwards any space. I think there was one ugly ball from Saliba where he gave away possession, horrible pass, but nothing came of it. And the same for Gabriel. I thought Gabriel was very tidy. Hincapié, I'm going to give him a 6 as well. Look, the difference between Mosquera and Hincapié at wing backs is night and day compared to what we were seeing. For the same thing again, he was always up supporting the attack with Martinelli. In fact, made Martinelli come inside a little bit more because he knew he had somebody on the flanks, and then didn't put a foot wrong defensively in the whole game. I thought he was solid. I probably deserves a 7. But I thought it was a lively performance from him. Zubimendi, I'm going to give a 6. I thought he was lively in the first half.
Really?
But just
6? What for?
Yeah.
He did nothing all game.
Well, give me a chance, because I haven't even finished talking about his performance. I thought he was lively in the first half, but in the second half, offensively, he dropped off poorly. So many passes there that he just tends to go away from. It's been him for the last 4 weeks, to be honest with you. But then he made 4 key defensive contributions as well, including 3 tackles, which I thought was impressive, which actually the weakest part of his game. He also completed 5 passes into the final third on the statistics I'm getting from Twitter, and also 4 recoveries. So he's filling up the stat sheet a little bit. But for me, the lack of penetrative play in his offensive game, it just really, really shows how inept he is. And he wasn't like this. He's never been known for this type of player, playing for Sociedad or playing for the Spanish national team. So what is going on with him in an Arsenal shirt? I just don't understand it. Declan Rice, he gets a 6 as well.
No,
wasn't his normal
that's not right.
form.
That's not right.
In terms of being a little bit untidy. Passing percentage wasn't that great as well. I thought he made some really, really good recoveries, 3 of them in the first half. But I thought he was better in the second half. He had a good diagonal ball for Martinelli in the 69th minute, which Martinelli could have done a little bit better with. But then I thought his corners were all over the place. So I'm going to give him a 6. Eza, I'm going to give a 7. He was Arsenal's most lively player, was bright throughout the first half, especially earlier on as well. I think he faded a little bit in the game.
Someone explained this to me, Apollo. Declan Rice is nip and tuck losing this to be out for the season, isn't he?
Probably, yeah.
Right? What is Norgard doing if he can't replace Zubimendi or Rice when they're underperforming in the game?
I don't think anyone would disagree with you that Norgard's not getting enough time.
That's just common sense to me.
What I was talking about Eza. So it was surprising, to be honest with you, that they took him off after 72 minutes. Sorry, 79 minutes. I think he got taken off. by Gabriel Jesus. It was an odd decision from Arteta.
Stupidness.
The only thing that I can think of is the fact that Eza hasn't played in a month because he's been injured. So that's the only thing I can think where maybe the player was lagging a little bit. But as I said before, when you're being asked to just play the ball, then how much effort does that take? Whether you're tired or not. If you've got the ability to break the defense, then why not just see him out the game? If it got to that stage where he did need to come off because he was tired, and as I said, he hadn't played a lot of football, then I get it. But he was Arsenal's most effective player for me. I think I'm going to give him my man of the match.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because it was a decent, if not expiring performance. He also had the most shots as well. None of them hit the target, but he had 4 shots for Arsenal. But yeah, this is what we want to see, and hopefully a little bit of rest and a good weeks of practice will get him ready for the Man City game. Noni Madueke, I'm going to give a 6. As good as he was in the first half, was as poor as he was in the second. He was causing all kind of problems for Sporting. This is the first game I've seen him not overhit the ball out of bounds. But he was winning free kicks. 3 free kicks he won at the edge of the area. But we didn't do nothing with those free kicks. That's not Madueke's fault. But for us, we did some foolishness with the free kicks. So that's really on Nicholas Jova. But Madueke did what you wanted him to do. And I thought he struggled on the defensive side a little bit, hence why I didn't give him a 7 and why I gave him a 6. But decent performance overall. He went off injured, so I hope he's going to be okay. Martinelli is
Cranky. Don't give Jesus another minute. I'm sorry. I never want to see him in an Arsenal shirt again.
I'm going to have to let Tony go after me because he can't wait to get going. Martinelli, I'm going to give a 6. He didn't have much work progressively on the offensive end, and I thought he undervalued himself in that respect. But what he gave you defensively was tremendous. He had 4 recoveries in the first half. I honestly had to rub my eyes because I was like, who's that running 40 yards to run down and stop an attack?
Yeah,
and
defensively, he never lets you down.
Just unbelievable, really. And for that reason, I've given him a 6. But as good as he was defensively, was as bad as he was offensively. And so even
you said that about 4 players now.
Yeah, but I think when you look at it, how bad he was offensively, he won 1 out of 7 dribbles. 1 out of 7. So he took on a defender 7 times and only got past them once. And that's just not on. That's just not on. Gyökeres, I didn't think he got involved in the game. Hence why I thought it was the right decision to take him off as someone who can hold up the ball. He was let through in the 30th minute. He had a chance running in on goal and he put it over the bar. I mean, everybody missed the target for us today. Just poor. 17 shots, 1 on target. And so he was taken off. I'm going to give him a 5. Who else? And the manager, I'm going to give the manager a 7. Because you've come in, you've got your team through to the semi-final, Atletico Madrid up. And I think that Arteta's running out of what little options he got. I think it was the right thing to do to play Henkapi and Mascara, which I've been begging him to do. And the only thing I would say to him is, Norgard can't play any worse than what Zubimendi's playing, so why didn't he start today? At least Zubimendi would have been rested for the Man City game. So he probably gets a mark down for that. But overall, he's masterminded us through to the semi-final of the Champions League. Well done to Arsenal. Well done to the manager. Tony, you got the conch.
Well, how to win a game ugly. The first leg, we were fortunate to get the goal at the end in what was not too spectacular a game offensively. And it looks like Mikel Arteta is not looking at what we're doing in games and making adjustments. He's not making adjustments in game. He's not making adjustments after the game, before the game. I don't know what he's just looking at and thinking, well, if I just keep playing the same players, they're going to get me the lead. I don't know what he's doing.
I think the fans
I
played
really don't. And I love Mikel Arteta. I give him all the commendation for getting Arsenal to be consistently challenging
I'm not even thinking about Sunday now.
each year, surpassing himself year on year on year. But now,
relax.
where he's at,
Set up
he's in a privileged position to say, okay, I have another opportunity for the third year on a spin
can't enjoy
to
this.
actually challenge for the league.
Yeah.
What must I do to ensure that I get over the line?
That he was growing a bit
He's managed.
of the noise.
He's not managed
You do.
Kyle Saka well. He's
We'll
not
be-
managed Declan Rice well.
Social
He's
media.
not managed
I think
Julian Timber well.
You
And
know,
now the time has come to the crunch. We ain't got them three players. He's underutilized.
when asked the question, I think
Norgard, Mars Lewis Skelly.
you know, if you win a game,
If you can hear me cranky,
Yeah, I forgot to send them the link, Tony, so I'm going to send them the link now.
Yeah, if you can hear me, I don't want to see Gabriel Jesus in an Arsenal shirt for the rest of my life.
he ain't thinking about Manchester City yet.
You know,
not even tomorrow. The next
I literally have seen enough to say
group mark where I think
this summer, clear him out. Get rid of that 400, 300 and whatever grand a week salary out of the club.
I've sent you the link, Cranky.
It is time to move on from him. I'd rather play Anus Harriman.
You want more? Not tomorrow.
That guy has got to never walk on the pitch for Arsenal again. Obviously, we know we got to rebuild on the left.
Same old problem. The ball off the pitch,
I would have given Mosquera 7. Zubimendi, I don't know how he gets a 6.
As well, so then
Cranky's there. I don't know how Zubimendi gets a 6 for what was effectively a non-performance. I understand the defensive tackles at important.
Yeah, I gave you the stats, didn't I?
Okay, I'm saying I understand that he made some important tackles at important parts of the game, but that's not what your game is predicated on. You're the CDM midfielder. Midfielder. It's not CDD. It's not central defensive defender. It's CDM. Yeah? Midfielder. You're meant to be the transition between defense and attack. Yeah? This guy shows zero. All
of these resources and all these players available.
I mean, it's just baffling to me.
So I'll read it out again in case Tony forgot. It's 4 duels won, 3 tackles, 5 a team high, 5 passes into the final third, and led the team with 4 recoveries as well.
How many passes into the final third?
4.
4.
I've got 4 here. No, hold on.
Sure
5, yeah, 5. Yeah, you're right.
Okay,
5.
even if we call it 5 over 90 minutes, divide how much is, let's do the math there.
And Ezra was
So
second with 3.
One pass every 15 minutes goes forward into the final third.
Yeah, and Ezra, your number 10, was second on the team with 3 passes into the final.
So we have to be very careful with that stat, actually.
Your maths is out, Tone.
No, we got to be careful with that stat. Where was the pass made from? When we say Spurs in the final third, where was the pass made from?
There's no statistic where it made from.
That's something that's part. But when we watch the game, we're not seeing a pass from deep that goes in the final third, which is what CDM. Exactly. That's the problem. So if I'm bringing the final third and make a pass, that pass is count, right? If I play the ball forward, that's not. You got to be very careful with that stat when you're talking about it, because we didn't see a dangerous pass from, say, at the halfway line going to the final third that created an opportunity. We didn't see that. But I didn't think he had a bad game, by the way.
I thought he had a terrible game.
I didn't think he had a bad game.
I don't see what's the point in having a player whose job is to transition the ball from defense to attack. All this sideways, backwards stuff between the defenders and the goalkeeper.
It's always good, you know.
It should always be their intention. Find the ball players. Find those players who can accelerate the ball into the final third of the opposition. And
So
if you
there's
can't do that, then
right.
I don't see what you're doing in our midfield. I don't see how he gets called a CDM. He's a CDD.
Off it again tonight from the standards I've seen.
There are 2 components to that, right? There is is my teammate creating the space and creating the situation to get the ball, and there's also there's 3 things to that. Am I risk averse? So Arteta tell them if it's 50-50 or 60-40, don't make the pass unless it's 90-10. Right? That's part of it. Because I see that a couple times in the game to play the ball over the top or try through the line. Eze does try those risks and it gets turned over and then you're defending. So Arteta is risk-averse football.
It goes from.
I don't think Arteta's telling them to do that. That's on the player.
It has to, Apollo.
That's on
The way
player.
we rotate the ball, it has to be deliberate and a system-type play versus individual decision-making. And why is Trossard? Tony talking about Jesus. Why is Trossard doing on the field? What is Trossard doing on the field?
Your boy hit the post, didn't he? Hey, me and Gary
He
was
had a
laughing
clear
at
header.
you guys.
Clear header.
Yeah, me and Gary was laughing at you. When Jesus and Trossard came in, it was like, here we go, the Keystone Cops, man. It's like...
No, like Jesus can beat a man. Jesus beat his man on the line with no space. He tried to score from a close angle, wasn't smart. But at least he can beat a man. Gokares, I know you guys love Gokares. He's a waste.
Smart. What's the point in doing all that trickery, beating a man, only to then shoot the ball into the side net?
Well, it give me hope. Gokares give me no hope. Gokares I told you, Gokares is a big Titanic who can't play football. He can score goals. He can't play football. Any ball on the channel, when Muscat, I was cussing on my channel. When Muscat passing the ball on the channel, I say, you don't know what you're doing. If you're a footballer, you should know your strengths of your teammate. You give him the ball, he got turned over. Go check Gokares' chat down the channel. Can't play football. I'm sorry. Can't score goals, but he can't play football. He's awful. 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 But Tony, I like Jesus. I like Jesus. So you and I differ on that. And we've been agreeing up late, you know. We've been agreeing up late. So I don't know why you on an island by yourself on this one.
I'm not. I don't think I'm on my own.
I think I'm getting there, guys.
I'm on my own.
Right, hold on.
I want to see that guy.
When they made the substitution for Trossard and Jesus, me and Gary thought this was WWF with the two clowns coming on. Yeah, we thought it's the circus, man. These two clowns are coming on the pitch. That's
the problem we have is this, guys. Our bench are good players, but they're not dynamic. None of them. Right? None of them. I think Jesus can be dynamic if he get more game time. Jesus probably sulking. He ain't getting no game time. He barely get any game time. Gokares on the field. You watch Gokares playing.
I don't want to see him on the pitch.
So Tony, you're a footballer. You watch Gokares out there lumbering around. Can't even hold the damn ball up. Can't call one off a man. And Apollo has the audacity to give him 5. Which Apollo?
Do you remember this guy that you are lauded playing a second division team, Southampton, a second division team?
Right, guys,
which guy?
I'm going to shut you down in a minute.
Gabriel Jesus. This guy is a waste of space.
I don't agree with Tony.
He's
okay,
trash.
guys, right, here we go. The manager speaking.
It's a massive moment. It's the first time in our history, 140 years, that we are back-to-back semi-finals. So, to be part of those 4 teams is something very special.
What
you
was
have to admit, you have to go through
only Arsenal manager to make back-to-back semi-finals in the Champions League.
How would you analyse the game tonight? Was it a difficult game against Sporting Lisbon?
Yes, it was always going to be. We had moments that probably in the first half that we should have scored and maintain momentum, especially when we go into the final third much better. We allow certain transitions. They are dangerous there. In the second half, again, with the ball, there are moments that at the moment we have to improve a lot to have more
your
control
players can't even hit the target.
More actions. But when you talk about behaviors, attitudes, habits, the team, I think, was outstanding on that, and that's what it takes you through.
I thought you finished the game really well tonight, and you managed the game. And
the possession football at the end of the game was much better.
Already, but we got to throw it forward to the weekend. That because it could, if the game would have carried on and it could have been a bit loose, but the lads seemed to just cruise through at the end.
No, well, I think the last 15, 20 minutes we controlled the game really well. I think we set ourselves in the final third. We look composed. We control the transition very good, except of the last one we conceded the throw in. You've been there, but overall, obviously, it's a great night. I'm very happy as well for all of our people.
Before you came over, we were talking about managers, and I'm saying Pep's probably in that dressing room telling his players. By the way, he's saying publicly that we're the best team on the planet right now, best in the world. But in his dressing room, he's saying other things. He's saying we can beat them, we can catch them. Yeah. How are you getting our team, the Arsenal team, to believe? Because for me, I think it's really important that the group believe this. And I saw at halftime there was a change. First half, maybe it wasn't the normal performance. Second half, I saw an improvement. So, is that what you're injecting into this group? Because it can come down to belief.
It comes down to making the last step.
I mean, we are making the steps that they haven't been done in this club for 140 years. So
Exactly.
players deserve credit for what they're doing. Are we asking them? It's only that. If it's not that, then it's nothing, and it's not that. But what I love is the ownership that the players took after the defeat here against Bournemouth. When they sit down together, they analyze it, they set things face to face, they act on it, and then at the end you have to do it on the pitch, Martin. We all know. We can talk in the dressing room, we can talk beautiful things, but we need to put those words into actions, and we said something on that tonight.
You've got to get them over the line, Arteta. Right, my screen's
Apollo.
My screen's frozen.
Apollo, can you put up Gyökeres and Gabriel Jesus stats?
What, for today or
Yes, for today. For today.
I don't have them. I don't. That's Tony's job.
I have them right in front of me.
Go ahead, Cranky.
I want them on the screen. I want you to weep. You talk about let's read the stats. Let's read the stats. Gyökeres.
Oh, hold on. Tony, you finished with your player ratings?
Well, where was I? Zubimendi 3.
Yeah, hold on, Cranky.
Yeah, Zubimendi 3, Rice 6, Eze 7, my man of the match, Madueke 6, Gyökeres 6, Martinelli 7.
All right, excellent. Cranky, Gary, do you mind if Cranky goes next?
No, I'm gonna jump because I don't feel too good. So
hey, Gary, feel better, Gary.
I'm gonna love
out,
you,
Gary.
guys.
I hope Arsenal didn't make you sick.
No, he's got a lot he's dealing with at the moment.
But I've been feeling too good, so I'm gonna jump.
Okay.
Take care,
Thanks
Gary.
for joining us, guys. All right.
See you later, guys.
Man City fan in the chat who's loving Cranky right now. Yeah.
So
go on, Cranky.
So shots. One shot by Jesus, not on target. 2 by Gyökeres. 1 was blocked. So I'm not sure if it's on target. In terms of pass, give me a second. Gyökeres 5 of 9 for 56% to accurate passes, and Jesus 6 of 7 for 86%.
Oh, please.
I'm quoting. I'm giving the stats. I mean, the stats
The
aren't
stats are rubbish. You yourself.
No, they're
know.
rubbish. So why you always bring those stats? No, they're rubbish.
The guy,
Cranky, I don't care about the stats. All I care about is your player ratings.
Wait. Hold up. Last thing. Touches. Wait, hold up. Tony, hold up. Let me finish. Touches. That's my time, Tony. Touches. Gyökeres 14, Jesus 13. Jesus 1 of 2 successful dribble. Gyökeres don't dribble, so I'm not even gonna count that. Unsuccessful recoveries. Gyökeres 2, Jesus 1, and then my last stat. I'm probably we gotta do this. Defensive stat. Gyökeres wasn't on the field, so I can't see it. Is 1 recovery, 1 tackle. Jesus 2 of 3 ground dribbles, 1. Jesus on for 11 minutes. Gyökeres for 56 minutes. Defense rest. Now, in terms of my ratings, defense rest. Okay, defense rest. And not my eyes are seeing me. There was no comparison between the two. Gyökeres was awful, and Gyökeres don't get more than a 0. In fact, he's DNP. Raya needs to stop that bullshit. Yeah. That thing of passing the ball to the opposition. They get it today again, Tony. You know, Tony. This is game after game. This is Ramsdale, you know. This is Ramsdale like.
Ramsdale. Yeah.
He gave the man the ball to score. The man made a bad pass to his teammate. He can put the ball in the net. You saw Maya do it against Real Madrid today. Real Madrid against Bayern. If that was Arta goal, that'll be a goal. Mascara, I thought he did well at right back, actually. For somebody who's not a right back, I'll give him the same grade like Apollo 6. 5 with Saliba and Gabriel, 7s. And Kappa is good defensively, but he's not an offensive threat. We got to figure out to balance him with other players who can play up there because he doesn't play the inverted the right way either. He's never inverted. He's outverted. He's always out wide. He's never in. When you play the inverted like Calafiori does, as Lewis Kelly does, you play both sides, right? You come in sometimes to create the double pivot.
If it's not in your game, Cranky, I don't think you should try it.
No, I agree, but I'm just saying it doesn't fit really well. It doesn't fit really well.
No, yeah. If it's not in your game, don't try it. He's a defender. He defends first, and then he overlaps.
But what we push him real wide to go in Martinelli's space. Martinelli's not comfortable just going inside and don't know what to do. He's comfortable out wide, right? So it makes it difficult. I gave Zimmerman the same score Apollo gave him. I didn't think he was that bad today. Now, I agree with Tony, right? I hear all these Arsenal fans, he's better than Partey. You know nothing about football. 0. Don't talk about football if you're talking about Zimmerman is better than Partey. There's no comparison. First of all, he's not quick. He's very, very slow. He doesn't cover a lot of space really, really well. He anticipates well. He identifies danger really well. But to get there is a problem.
Yeah, he got no range.
Right? The range, exactly, Apollo. Right word. The range is limited. So if you got no, you know what Partey used to do really well? He just toes the ball off your foot. You get him long legs, he just toe it off and disrupt the play. Zubimendi has none of that. I mean, he's not my favorite cup of tea, and we need to upgrade come next year. Rice, I thought Rice played well, actually. I thought Rice was playing like a captain, trying to be all over the field. His offense is what it is. His set piece is not what it used to be. And we're not scoring set pieces, it gives us problem. I gave Madueke a 5, almost a 4. He just doesn't play smart football. That's all I say. Gokares, I gave DNP. He didn't play, so I can't grade him. Eze, I gave a 7. I thought Eze is trying really hard, but I think sometimes he probably get frustrated because he has to do like what Odegaard come do sometimes. He coming back deep, which is not what he wants to do, right? He wants to be just over the halfway line going forward. He want to come back deep for no ball and pick it and then go nowhere. He got to rotate it. That's not his game. He wants to get the ball and play it between the lines. Couple deep passes he made today. Some didn't come off, some came off. That's what he wants to do. Martinelli, he's a defender. The problem with Martinelli is this. He doesn't know when to go and he doesn't know when to stay. He got a ball late in the half today. He had a man one-on-one. He waited. 2 defenders come out, and that's when he wanted to dribble. You make your mind up. Look at Olise playing today. I saw Olise with a ball and I said, this defender's in trouble. Far corner. He picked the ball up and said, this defender's in trouble before he even made a decision. That's what you have to do on defenders. When he's one-on-one, you go at him. Yeah, go ahead, Tony.
So in that regard, I've watched a lot of Thierry Henry basically explaining about wing play. And Thierry Henry says Michael Olise is the only winger who does a certain move before he goes past you. Yeah? In that he squares you up. He deliberately does it. And I remember Thierry Henry also explaining what he had to explain to Desiree Doué during the Olympics about beating your man. Yeah? And I just don't understand. When Thierry Henry critiques wingers, he's doing it from a place of great intelligence because he used to do it for fun. And I don't understand how Arsenal have him constantly at the ground, constantly in contact with the players, constantly in and around the club, can't turn around and say, hang on a second, see your winger there, let Thierry Henry coach him for one day, and then repeat what Thierry Henry taught you for one day.
So Tony, I've said this to you. If everybody could do it, they'd all be super. You can teach me all you want. If I don't have the ability to do it, I can't do it.
Because I don't know if you've ever seen the clip where he goes, all right, use the ball boy as your point of reference. If you get the ball here and you see the ball boy there, knock it so that you know I can beat you, your defender, to that ball boy.
Yeah.
And if you can't beat me in the foot race where you're stood up and I'm going to get a running start on you.
Yeah, I think what happens, Tony, is decision making, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you make the right decision, but at the wrong time, and vice versa. You should have made you made the right decision, which is I passed the ball, but you should have passed it earlier, right? You should have passed it earlier. Like today with Trossard, Tony, the last ball. Run the damn ball in the corner. We have 1 minute left. What are you doing trying to beat 2 men and you're not going anywhere? Run the ball in the corner. They push you over. They foul you or they kick it out of bounds. Time off the clock. By the time they get to the game, the time is over. You're trying to beat 2 men, turn the ball over. Now we're defending. What is that about?
Did you see
and then Raya probably should have
well?
waited. Huh?
Did you see the goalie outside of his area as well? Had Trossard looked up, he would have seen that the goalie wasn't.
Yeah, but I think that's corner flag thing. If he wants to come out there and beat him, it's corner flag. The game is over.
And he's the oldest player on the pitch, I believe, for Arsenal. So
he hasn't scored in the new year, right? He hasn't scored in 2026.
I say that all the time.
Yeah,
I said it about 5 times tonight.
Look, Trossard is a good player, but he's out of sync.
Yeah, for sure.
He's out of sync. He's a good player, but he's out of sync.
I agree. He's a good player, but
he's a good player. He's out of sync. And
there's a lot of players out of sync, if that's the terminology.
To be honest,
there's a lot of players.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't know if Sporting is good or we are bad. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
They're definitely good.
Or both.
They're not here for fun. They're not here for joy.
But we made Leverkusen look good too. I don't know.
I mean, you got to give credit to Sporting because they have this incredible record before we beat them last week.
Crazy record.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So when you consider these things, you have to say, you know what?
But Bodø didn't beat them 3, right? At their place, though. And they had to beat. They scored 4 against or 5 against Bodø again.
Sometimes you just have to give credit where credit is due to an opposition team who nullify your play. Yeah. And I think that is, unfortunately for Arsenal, something that teams are picking up on, as Iraola said for Bournemouth. I looked at what Pep did in the cup final, and I just replicated.
Yeah, a lot of teams are doing that.
So if teams can openly come out and say, look, I can see the playbook, yeah, it's up to the manager now to say, you know what, everyone can see our tactics. They've stopped the set pieces. We ain't scoring set pieces anymore. So he has to find an alternate way to score goals. Because you ain't winning the league if you don't score goals.
Play Martinelli down the middle.
You can't win this. You can't win this.
But
league.
Tony, the reason why you've been struggling on the pivot is because you've not had a genuine number 10 in there in all those games we lost. So the fact that you've got Eze back for the last two games he's played is already a solution.
No,
so
Apollo, I don't. It's a partial. Apollo.
Apollo. What are you talking about now?
Apollo.
What are you talking about?
Talk about our wing play. No, talk about our wing play. Our wingers are not doing anything.
What's the wingers got to do with your transition and pivot?
No.
I'm talking about our pivot where the ball goes when we move from defense to attack.
We're talking about scoring goals.
That's
our wingers don't do anything.
Listen, Cranky. Tony was talking about the tactics that Pep used against us to beat us, playing a 4-2-4. Every pundit out there on the circuit has agreed exactly what we said, is that when you got no number 10, your pivot is dead. Your pivot dies. So the fact that you've got Eze back now, you've got a solution to that problem already. So what are you talking about wingers?
So here's my view on this. You could get the number 10 all you want. If we can't withstand the press, we're in trouble. Because we have nobody running in behind. Gokares can't run. He's a Titanic. He can't turn. So when I press you deep, they're doing it. So Tantam did it to us. City did it to us. We're seeing it done here today. When they press us high, and they didn't press us as much, by the way. They didn't press us as much. They pressed periodically. They came, they stopped, they came, they give us. City didn't give us the time to breathe. Southampton pressed us high. We then try to play from the back. We mess up, or we lose the ball and turn it over.
Okay,
if you have a Martinelli inside running,
we didn't have a number 10 in those games, and that's the reason why they were able to take the advantage. If you've got nowhere to play the ball, our defenders were sitting with the ball at their feet with nowhere to go.
But that's not the job of the 10.
Pep got it 100% right.
But that's not the job of the 10, Apollo.
Of course it's the job of the 10.
No,
that's not the job of the 8. No, that's not how we play.
Then you're saying you could bypass the 6 and the 8 to get to the 10. That's what you're saying.
When we're distributing the ball goes out to Odegaard and Zubimendi.
You want the ball to go from the
No. Odegaard come back sometime to go because he's frustrated. He go get it. That's what he does. He go in front of it. He becomes a CD. He becomes a 6. Yeah, Odegaard becomes a 6.
Yes, because essentially you're trying to get that space so we can transition the ball. Because the pivot, Zubimendi, isn't doing his job. Or he doesn't have the space.
So, Tony, here's where we're messing up, Tony. I'm going to tell you this. City does this really well. They give the ball to centre-half Diaz or Stone, right? They have Rodri right there. You know what Rodri does? He goes behind the first defender. And they're cute enough to get him the ball. So then the first line gets beaten. He then turns. He can go over the top or he can go short. We don't take that risk. So enough time Rice have the ball, instead of giving to Zubimendi right there in a tight space and get it back, 1-2. Or you turn, drop a shoulder. Has Zubimendi ever drop a shoulder ever in any game? Does he drop a shoulder?
Never.
And freeze the defense? No.
Never.
Don't freeze the defense. So if you don't freeze the defense, you know what happens? You just go back. You look at it. I pass the ball back safe to Saliba and we start again. You know who plays the ball sometime through the line, Tony? He's not great at it, but he does it. Gabriel. Yeah. Saliba never does that. Saliba will go safe.
Saliba sometimes tries the crossfield ball,
but that doesn't work. It doesn't work.
He's not great at it. Yeah,
he's brilliant on the ball, right? He's brilliant on the ball. He's very competent on the ball, dribble into the middle, but he needs you to run off him then to get the pass, and that's not happening either. Yeah, it's frustrating because I do think we seem to have fallen off a cliff. You guys realize that?
Yeah,
we were wonderful in the first half of the season. We seem to have dropped off a cliff.
Yeah, I think
I just look at the results. I mean, you think we beat Bayern Munich 4-0 at the start of the season?
You destroy Atletico Madrid at our home.
Yeah,
We run them off the pitch.
Yeah, somebody made a comment about that 1/3 of our starting 11 is missing and has been for a while, and so it's not surprising. And look, these squad players that we went out and invested in, they're not delivering for Arteta right now. They have been delivering for him this season for most of the part because of that thing I sent you guys. Gary talked about rotation, and I said, hold on, mate. Pepe's the one not rotating. We're the one doing all the rotating. We've got more goals off the bench this season than any team in the league. So as far as that, they've been doing their job. But of late, in the last month or so, especially talking about those domestic cups that we got knocked out, they're not doing anything. And every game, it's like 17 shots and you're barely hitting the target. What are they doing? Tonight, again, the same thing. How many shots went over the crossbar? 8.
Yeah.
8 shots over the crossbar. So this is a situation. No Saka, no Calafiori, no Odegaard. I think somebody mentioned another name, which I can't remember.
Timber.
Timber, yeah, Timber. And the manager is at the moment mixing and matching different combinations. And thank God he played Henkape and Mosquera today. Because if Lewis Skelly and Ben White play tonight, we're going out.
Yeah. I had no problem with the starting lineup, actually. I had no problem with the starting lineup. I'm just watching highlights of Real Madrid versus Bayern. And I'm seeing Real Madrid play the ball on the channel to Mbappe. Look, he has world-class speed. I am saying what we can do that with Martinelli. When you press me, you got to pay for pressing me. When Bayern was pressing them, they're making them pay. Play the ball on the channels. You run onto it and do something. If you play the ball out to Gokares, it goes nowhere except to the opposition.
I must admit, yeah, it gave me great pleasure watching PSG destroy Liverpool yesterday because it's the way they play. They have speed on both wings, but not only do they have speed, they have great one-touch ability. That João Neves and the other centre midfielder,
Vitinha.
What a goal!
I mean, those guys. It's just beautiful to watch the interplay.
Yeah, but Tony, the difference between them and us, Zubimendi is not athletic. They're athletic. They are very athletic, even though they're small.
Athletic.
Yeah.
Way more athletic. I mean, them man can run with the ball. Zubimendi cannot run with the ball.
Nope.
Those guys will take it and go, all right, I'm going to zip in between you two and run. Let's see who's going to catch me.
You know what, Tony? They're very comfortable on the ball.
So...
Like Tony, they had a play where they was in the air, he cut his chest, he headed, the other person headed to the other person, bring it down. It's like I'm playing keeping up. And they're playing the ball, go up the field, It's a progress in the ball, but they're so comfortable, and the speed, the transition, Tony, from defense to offense is ridiculous.
I mean, I watched them yesterday, and I got to say, they need to win that again because to me, there's no better team playing football.
No, Bayern is tough, Tony. Bayern wing play is tough. Olise and Diaz, those 2 goals they scored today, ridiculous goals.
Olise goal was ridiculous.
Diaz goal was ridiculous too. Look at Diaz's goal. Far corner. No chance to save. Huh? Wow. You saw Diaz's goal?
No.
Oh my God. Far corner, no chance. Top corner. Right. Olise is a little bit better, but Diaz's goal was great also. Yeah. I mean, look at it. Kane, Diaz, and Olise.
Be honest, man. Yesterday. I mean, the funny thing is, Paris Saint-Germain played with no 9.
Yeah, but that's part of the strategy, isn't it? It's just running you ragged. It's running you ragged. They don't have a wall up there like Gokares.
Where Dembele is going to pop up.
Nope.
Skelly, again, you don't know where he's going to pop up. But then, man, they play a breed of football that is so entertaining.
It's not just the forwards. My son, my David, and I were watching the game. He's like, "Where is Hakimi playing? Why is he here? Why is he in the center forward spot? Do they all play the same different position? It's like the Dutch team from the 70s.
Yeah,
they can play anywhere, all of them.
And that's what I just think. You know what? If Arteta's got a failing, his inability to go, hang on, I can change a system. I don't have to play the right winger always down the right wing. He's left-footed. He can invert and go left. The left winger.
We're too slow, Tony. We're too slow. Zumende, Saka, they're not quick. Gokares, we're too slow. You just think about the technical ability of those players and how quick they are.
Yeah.
Midfield is the problem, man. Midfield is the problem, man. It's the problem.
Well, I mean, look, Rice and Eze. Then you're saying Zumende. I think Rice and Eze are okay. They think it's Zumende. Tony, you know something, Paulo? I was comparing the front six for City versus our front six. It's ugly.
It is.
It's ugly.
Terrible.
It's ugly.
I mean, they're not suffering with anywhere near the injuries that we have. I mean, you know, all this started to go wrong when Moreno got injured. That's when I started to see it in the midfield. I was like, hold on a second. And this is, you know, people love to say, oh, he didn't play well, but this guy just gave us everything. And then when Timber went out, it was like, hold on a second. And all of a sudden, no Saka. And actually, Saka was coming back into form before he got injured.
Well, I think the problem is this, is that if you have Merino, you can play him in the 8 and Rice in the 6. So you have much more mobility in the 6, right? Rice can cover a lot of ground, break up a lot of plays. Merino will hold the ball up really well. He has size, so he's dangerous on set pieces when he can score a goal. And he can play Eze in the 10. That's probably our best midfield. Because to me, Zumamende just don't do enough to justify him being a consistent starter.
I mean, I said to Tony today, Ben White can't step on the field, and then we saw Mascara. So Arteta seeing what Arteta seeing what
player to me who I can't never see playing.
But Arteta seeing what we're seeing. So we're starting to see solutions. Is it enough? No. Is it a start? Yes. And this is where I see the situation. I would play Rice at the 6. I need to look for something different, because you see, the one thing what you have to understand is Rice has got range. You know, no matter who you see running at you, that boy will get you, catch you, and he'll recover. I don't see Zubimendi doing that. That's the weakest part. I say every week on the podcast. He can't tackle. He can't get the ball off. Today, I'm surprised he got 3 tackles in today, and that's why when each and every one of them, I was applauding them. I was like, that's not in his, because that's missing from his
game. So here's the issue, guys, which is levels matter, right? Tony always says levels. If I'm a very quality player, he can't get the ball off me. If I'm true quality, Rice will get it off you because he physically body you first and slow you up. Zumende can't do that. The question for everyone is this: should we try to figure out a way to give Lewis Kelly a chance in the 8? Because we don't have any other option.
Yeah,
the problem is you're trying to fix it at the worst time.
That is true.
Yeah.
You know, I do think we should have seen this a long time ago. You know, look, we screwed up. We let Ethan and Werrick go in the January window when we need him now.
I know. I talk about this all the time.
You do. And it's such a bad mistake to have made. You know, but
the problem was, Tony, when he went, he wasn't getting any game time. We had everybody here, right? Yeah. And Arteta has his preferences. So he wasn't getting game time. And I'm sure he was probably frustrated and wanted to go play some football someplace.
Because it was his decision to leave. And then when the conversation at the end of January, Arsenal went back, had the conversation with him, and he said he wanted to stay in France. So that's the end of it.
So here's what I thought, Lewis Kelly can play the ball between the lines. He does it playing left back. Imagine you playing midfield. Yeah. If you're doing it left back quite a bit consistently, imagine you playing midfield further up the field. We don't have people to play the ball between the line. Apart from Eze and Odegaard and anyone near. But who else played the balls between the line really well? Rice doesn't do it really well. Zumamende doesn't do it. For God, doesn't even think about it. So yeah, it becomes difficult. But we're in the semifinal. What it may mean.
I've just seen a stat that said the team who scored the most goals in the Champions League, which is Sporting Lisbon, over 2 games has not scored a single goal against Arsenal.
Yeah, I mean that defensive stability, it is flattered us.
But that's the guys. It's a problem. Here's what's a problem, people. We give up 2 goals against Man City. What we get out of it? 2 goals against Bournemouth. What we get out of it? So if we average 2 goals, you should at least get a draw. In my view, if we're that good a team, the defense can't carry the team 24/7 because when you're not scoring, it puts pressure on your defense also.
Yeah, but I mean, let's think about it. You had Ben White, Lou Skelly and Kepa in that team. I mean, it's not even close, is it?
Yeah.
It's not
Gentlemen,
even
I'm going to have to love and leave you.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, listen, thanks for joining us, everybody. I do want to say, look, there was no goals today. Plenty of fanfare. At the end of the day, it's a job done by Arteta and the Gunners. We're in the final four. Our attention's now turned to Manchester City this weekend. We have to go and knock them out. Whether it's TKO, whether it's by stoppage, I'll take it any way I can get it. But make no mistake, guys, we will have to be better than what we were today. And today, we were better than what we were previously just because of the win-backs. I've been talking about the win-backs all week. And look what a quality pair of win-backs does for your teams. It helps you offensively and it helps you defensively. So we should be getting, Saka should be coming back.
I thought he was out, Apollo. I thought you said he was out.
I did. The decision at the moment is for whether Saka should be out for the rest of the season or he plays through pain, and that will be made on Friday.
He's got to think about the World Cup too, don't he? That's a big decision.
We don't know for now. That decision's going to be made. If it's left to the player, he's going to want to play, and he's going to have to play through pain. Timber might be short. Calafiori might be ready. So we're going to have to say, look.
Timber needs to grow and not be short. We got to play against Doku. We got time for him to be short.
Yeah.
Mascara can't handle Doku. He's too tall for that matter, frankly. He needs somebody with lower leverage. He can't handle Doku.
Listen, I wouldn't mind seeing Mascara against Doku, you know.
No. By the time Doku turn on him, he's gone. No, we don't want to see that. We don't want to see that.
Yeah. All right, guys, listen, enjoy the rest of your evening. Arsenal made history. You're back-to-back semi-finalists. So there you go, guys. All right, all the best. Nice one, Tony.
Take care, fella.